Kyle is making a fuss, so he decided that he needs to be in frame, so that's good news for everybody. Good morning. Oh my goodness. It's so early. I hope well, it's not early for everybody, it's early for me, so I'm gonna be drinking coffee as usual. How is everybody? Oh, we're all at work. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I am too, technically. Right? It's just how it goes. Okay, I'm using my headphones today, so that'll be a little bit different for me. Look at Kyle. Oh my god. I haven't shaved or showered or even brushed my teeth, so I didn't bother. I just thought, you know what? I'm drinking black coffee. I may as well brush them after. They're not too bad, actually. I brush them before I go to bed, too. Do you know what's cheaper than the dentist? Toothpaste. You work remotely and haven't wanted to get out of bed. Too cold. It's freezing here too, I'll tell you. It's like well, yesterday it was like -20 or something. Oh, it's getting loud. 1 second, I'll turn this down. Okay, so we're back into like normal volumes. So yeah, we're gonna play a different game today because I've been playing a lot of this game. If you can see behind me, I've got a TV and my Nintendo Switch is kind of like right there. So I play it a lot on my Switch. So I've never really played it on the computer before. I played it once with my friend, and so I'm still not good with the controls or whatever, but I do know pretty well what's going on. So hopefully it'll be entertaining for everybody. Anybody else around? I know it's super early morning, but it works out for me. So, and I've been having good success streaming earlier in the morning. I used to do it in the summer and stuff too, so that was always fun. Getting up early in the summer is more fun than getting up early in the winter. I'll say that. Okay, I'm going to close the EA app because I opened that out of habit, and I'm going to open Steam so I can start to get the game going and everything. So, how is everybody? How is everybody's week going? I know it's the end of January, so rent's due tomorrow, so make sure you're ready for that. Oh, goodness. Oh, the silence is deafening. My goodness, no wonder I always have music. I'll put on something else. All I have is Sims music, though. There we go. That sounds good. Yes, because of course Steam always has to update and everything, so that's fine. I'm going to pop out the chat so I can actually read it and read along. Hi, Jellica. Good morning from the Philippines. Okay, well, it's good evening in the Philippines, it seems. Philippines is the other side of the earth, so it's probably, yeah, early evening for you. -20 Celsius, -7 Fahrenheit, -17 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so basically, the colder it gets in Celsius, the closer the temperatures kind of match up. So once you're down to -30, -40, Celsius and Fahrenheit are actually the same, interestingly enough. But yeah, -20 Celsius, so yeah. That's what it was when I woke up. What's it right now? Let's find out. Right now it's only -10, so it's not too bad. -10 Celsius. Okie doke. Everything is loaded up, I think. Where's Steam? Is it crashing? Shouldn't be. Oh my god, I can't believe Kyle is just like right in frame. He's so adorable. It's so dark in here today. I'm just waiting on Steam. Thank you so much, Emily. My cat is lovely. -20 is about -4 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so that sounds about right. It drops down pretty fast from there. Just because when you're doing a mathematical conversion that involves multiplication and addition, then you end up with weird, yeah, it just, that's why mathematicians don't like to do that. We like everything multiplied by each other so we can just divide out whatever we don't want unless it's 0. Okay. I love Kyle's majestic mane. I know he's got this like lion mane. Okay, Steam finally decided to kick itself into gear. Kido. Oh dear, I hit the desk and everything. Okay. You'd think I'd be more prepared, but whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna open the game and I'm just gonna get whichever size setting kind of works the best. I'm gonna start like a new save and everything. So if you're new to the, like if you've never played Stardew Valley, it's a very fun game. It's a chilled, laid back. Actually, I shouldn't say it's chilled and laid back. So there's kind of two ways that you can play this. So you can play it really optimally, like speed running, like you can try and get everything done as quickly as possible, but there's really no reason to do that other than your own anxiousness. So what I usually do is like I just take my time and like just make sure I don't run out of, you know, certain seasons or whatever. It's basically just a farming game. So I'm gonna switch over my camera. Let's see if we can find me. Now, what about my display capture? I'll try window capture. Can we see the game? Oh, we can. Okay, great. Can we hear the game? I want to make sure that it's not too loud. It's not over me, but still able to use it. And I assume I can use the music from Stardew Valley. Hi, Maloney. Not Kyle being in his element. Kyle loves to be at the corner of my bed while I'm screaming. It's his favorite thing to do. So yeah, we're just gonna start a new game. I'm gonna get started on character creation because this always takes me forever on the Switch anyway. I'll just put down Rec as my name. My farm name will be Spice World Farm because that's what I just call my farms always, unless someone has a better suggestion. Favorite thing, not The Sims 4. Let's just get that out of the way. Okay, I want to pick one of the 3 cats. You can pick up to 6. You can pick from one of 6 different animals, and then that's the animal that becomes your pet. So I always pick a cat, and I pick a different one to pick like each save. And I don't think I've picked this one yet, so I've not played this game nearly as much as I've played something like The Sims or any of the Sims games, quite frankly. But I know my way around this game. I shouldn't need too much help, but if you have suggestions or anything, always let me know. But this is one of those open-ended games like The Sims, so we're not all gonna get our way, right? Loud and clear, everything's good. Okay, nice. So I just need to start looking for the most pale skin tone, then the spikiest hair. I want to do a mohawk maybe this time. I have to go through all the hairs. So even if you pick like male or female, you still have access, I think, to all the hairs and everything, so shouldn't matter too much. Actually, we should pick female because females get a little more money. I know, Daniel, I know. Now you want to play Stardew. So what happened is I watched a couple people play and then I got back into it. I didn't play this at launch or anything. It's just something I pick up and put down. Kind of like how some people play The Sims, right? Oh, I have to find a fun shirt. It's kind of a cute color. Okay, I want blonde hair and I want pink pants. I think that's very, very Rakowski, if I do say so myself. Yeah, like I like it that blonde. Like I don't want it platinum because I'm not platinum. I'm like a dusty brown. Now it's an ashy blonde because I'm getting old. Okay, my pant color 90. Oh my god, Stardew having basically a color wheel. Well, that's okay. I play The Sims 3. I'm used to this. Yeah, I want pink pants. I don't know if I want that blue of a shirt. Ooh, the mohawk, yeah. I kind of want more of like a minty green. Hi, Puffles. How are you doing? Welcome. What do I want to do? I don't want a beard or anything. I haven't shaved in a week. This is how much I've got. I thought, oh, I should shave before I stream. And I thought, you know what? From 2 feet away, like where the camera is, they won't see anything. It's fine. I won't skip the intro because I'd like to show it in case anybody does not understand the context of the game. For the settings, I was thinking about it. I want to do the remixed community center bundles just because I know, well, like I don't have them memorized, but I've done the normal community center before. So I'm just gonna do remixed just to have a little twist or something. You know what I mean? Guaranteed 1 year complete. I'll check it. I've never checked it before. I just wait for year 2 for the red cabbage seeds. But I usually go to that traveling merchant, so I may as well. Mine rewards, I'll do remixed as well. I'm not gonna spawn monsters on the farm, so that's all right. I'm doing very well as well. I almost didn't stream. I was gonna plan it last night, and then I thought, I don't know how I'll feel tomorrow. And then I woke up and I'm like, you know what? I just had breakfast and everything. I'm feeling good. Okay, profit margin. We could do a 75%. I'll just do a normal because I'm thinking of picking a more challenging farm today. Starting cabins, everything's good. Yeah, because that's just for multiplayer. So basically, the main thing I wanted to do was the remixed community center bundles because I don't even know what those are. Like, I haven't really looked up videos or anything on that before. So I get a couple Stardew videos here and there, but I don't know too much about the community or what's normal. So if you watch Stardew players, I might drive you nuts. So just, you know, take it with a grain of salt. So for the farm choice, you get to choose from different farm setups, and this is one of the few decisions that actually really matters in the game, and like you can't really change after. This game is very forgiving. You can just, you know, fix it next year or whatever. But with the farm type, once you pick your type of farm, then you're stuck there forever. So we have a standard farm, Riverland farm, which has lots of rivers all around it. The forest farm, this is the farm that I've used for my, oh my God, you can't even see it over me. Oh, you can't see the pop-ups. That's interesting. Give me 1 second. I just noticed that when I hover over things, you can't see the pop-ups for some reason. So I'm gonna see if I can correct that. I'll do it through a problem solver. Now can you see it? Oh my God, now the whole game has disappeared. Okay, there we go, now we're better. Yeah, so these are the things that was kind of popping up. So, like I was saying, I just wanted to go over the farms quickly. Move myself over here. So the standard farm, the Riverland farm, and the forest farm. The forest farm is what I've been using in my main playthrough on my Switch. So that one I'm really used to. I will not be picking that one. Hilltop farm, I've picked this one before. I liked it. But again, since I've picked it, I probably won't do it again. I should say the 3 I've done are forest farm, hilltop, and wilderness, which is weird because most people do the standard farm first and then maybe the forest. The Four Corners is probably the best map because it has a little bit of everything on your map, and the beach farm is the newest map, and that one you cannot use sprinklers on most of it. So you suck at fishing. Well, I want to pick the Riverland farm. Actually, that was kind of like my first bad choice. I'm gonna switch my game back to the other capture. Okay. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna try. I like Four Corners too. I think I haven't played Four Corners because I want Four Corners to be like my perfect save file, if that makes sense, right? Because you can do things so organized. So I'm gonna save that. I think Riverland Farm would be fun because first of all, I think Riverland Farm is the least popular farm because people do not like fishing, and it just gives you less farming space. But I want a bit of a challenge anyway, so. I've heard if you put Concerned Ape as your favorite thing, then you get a bonus to your energy, so I'll see if that works out. I like the forest one too. I think the forest one is probably the best farm because you get those hardwood stumps and everything, but whatever. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Do I want a different shirt? Ooh, that's a cute funky shirt. I like the green one. I'm gonna pick lime green and pink so I can see my character. Oh, I forgot to make my eyes grayish blue. That's looking pretty good. Okay, I'm ready. Maybe a little darker. You just like the water aesthetic, so you picked Riverland first time. Really? Riverland first time? Interesting. That's very... Oh. I'm trying to get my... There we go, I'm back. Cool. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. It did not work out well for a first-time player, though, who really did not understand fishing. I was so bad at fishing, too, my first time. But what I've learned is that fishing is actually really, really good, like, early game, especially. Because even the cheap fish, like every 100 gold is so important, right? Okay. Why is it not updating? There we go. So here is the intro. Oh my god, I'm just gonna do a display capture. Yeah, so here is the intro. Basically, your grandfather dies and leaves you a farm in the middle of Stardew Valley, which is like a small town. I want you to have this sealed envelope. Oh, I forgot to click the envelope. So in the Switch version, you don't have to click it. So I play this on Switch usually. So we'll see if I can get a hang of the controls. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. Me last year. Just kidding. Kind of. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Literally. This is too real. I'm getting goose pimples. I've never read this before. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. I am ready. Gimme. That's the thinnest bed I've ever seen. You are not kidding. Now let Grandpa rest. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so basically you're working at the Joja Corporation in a cubicle and you hate your life, right? Just like most people who are in this situation. Oh my god. This is so it. This is so corporate. Look at the cameras. Oh my god. No, thank you. The only camera that's going to be pointed at me while I'm working is my own, so you guys can see me. There's me at my desk. Ew, it's gross. I would have kept it cleaner. Even if I hate this job. Yeah, he's over it. Oh, he's gonna open the letter. Dear Rec. Oh, the music. Dear Rec, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Spice World Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. There we go. Oh, P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Perfect. So Lewis is the mayor of the town. There's a lot of characters in this game, but if you, like, most of you who are watching me probably know me from The Sims 3. So if you can handle one Sims 3 world, one Sims 3 world has more characters than all of Stardew Valley. So don't worry about that. There's maybe 25, 30-ish? I want to say 30-ish. And they're very predictable. Like I know I'm judgmental and everything like that, but I do think that their names are just like who they are. Like when you meet Shane, he's a Shane. When you meet Jody, she's such a Jody, if you know what I mean. So if you're familiar with the kind of names that they're using. Hello, I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Oh, so here is one of the characters now. So this is Robin. She is the carpenter. So of course we'll be needing her to update our house and build us a barn and all that stuff. So she's very good. What's my job? You watch other people work. Oh my god, I know, right? I hate that. That's the thing too. It's like by being a robot, you're rewarded by becoming the leader of the robots. So like I'm not interested. Ooh, an extra $1.50 an hour for all my coworkers to hate me. Go yourself, right? Like I don't care. Anyway, this is Spice World Farm. Look at me. I'm like, it's so big. I might change where my face is in case it gets in the way of things, because this is a different game. Because I have it in the, you'll notice a lot of simmers go in this upper corner, but not all the way, because you can see all like most of the stuff going on. Sure, it's been a bit overgrown, but there's nothing, but there's a little bit underneath. But with a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Yeah. So again, we just have to start clearing up the farm and getting everything ready. You wanted to marry Robin? There's probably a mod for that. I should mention, I'm playing with 0 mods. Since I'm a console player, I'm used to no mods, so I'm just rolling with the punches. So Anyway, why don't you write down in the text box, if you're able to, let me know who you like to marry in Stardew. Of course, I always marry Shane. Gays marry Shane, apparently. Shane's the alcoholic, but it's okay. I can fix him. Spoiler alert, you can't. I tried. So yeah, here we are at the Riverlands farm. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Robin is bitchy. Look at her hand up. She's like, bitch, please. Love it. You like Haley? Nobody likes Haley. Interesting. I don't know about the girls personally. Like, I've only married men. So I don't know what Haley's like to marry or anything like that. If I were to marry a female, I'd probably marry Emily. I think Emily is the best for me, just because she's crazy, right? Like, she's just like me. Sewing machine, dancing in her room by herself. Like, those are things that I do, like, in real life. So to me, it's her. And I think in real life, I would absolutely end up with a Shane. That's happened before. Hi, Andrew. Okay. So here we are on our first day. I guess WASD moves around. So apparently I have to right click to open things. So my parsnip seeds. So when you start the game, you get 15 parsnip seeds right off the back, so you can start doing some farming. I'm just gonna check the weather and everything. Every morning you wanna check the weather, because that way you'll know tomorrow if it's raining, so you'll know if you have to water your crops or not. So tomorrow's gonna be clear and sunny all day. I'm gonna move my face a little bit. Give me one moment. I'm gonna pause it. How do I pause it? Okay. So I'm gonna move my stream head and everything. Should I just go like down to here maybe? I think this is ideal, right? You always give up in Stardew and just let your daughter take over and play. Oh my god, you have a daughter who can beat you at a game. What a day. Haley is good for what she provides. I know Haley really likes coconuts because I gave her a coconut once and she loved it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give her coconuts from now on. It always rains at day 3. I know the first few days are planned out, and then after that it's kind of random, right? That's as far as I know. Yeah, so let's just move on. I'm gonna start planting. I'll explain as we go for new players. So basically here is my farm. I have to, oh my god. I'm gonna use my scythe here, and I'm just gonna start clearing up some of the grass. Let's try and get things. Oh, I got some mixed seeds. So if you find some mixed seeds, you can plant those as well. They kind of turn into a random crop, I think. Fiber is good for later. There we go. I'm just gonna clear up some more of this. I don't want to cut. Maybe I will cut this grass. Sometimes I like to leave this kind of grass because your animals can eat it, but we're such a long time from having animals, so I think I can get rid of it. We can plant more grass later if we want. I don't like Haley. She's always rude, saying something about my outfit. I know, she's kind of a bitch. That's why I've never really gotten into it. But usually people who are like that, like me, are just, you know, because of their own pain and stuff. So shouldn't be too mean. If you want to make somebody bullying you cry, be nice to them. That's a secret power too. Okay. And you'll notice I have an energy bar in the bottom corner here. So as I do certain actions like chop wood, mine rocks, things like this, you'll see my energy slowly goes down. So running doesn't really decrease your energy or anything. Certain kinds of foraging and whatever. But in general, anything using one of your tools that's not a scythe is going to take energy. This tree cannot grow here anyway. I'm going to chop this down. There we go. I'd like to get a chest too. Okay, so now we have a nice open space here, so I can get started with some farming. That sounds like Haley. I just feel bad for Emily, to be honest. There we go. I just like to get perfectly cleared up. I remember her saying ew when I asked her for a dance in the flower festival. That's so mean. I know, right? Not a great first impression. So I need 15 squares so that way I can plant my 15 parsnips. So every click is basically like, this game is just like a grid. If you've played The Sims, you know how a grid works. So should be no problem. So I just want to get 15 of these squares, go to my parsnips, and plant them in the ground. There we go. Now I'm gonna water them. And then once you water them, then you're good to go. Then we don't have to worry about it anymore. And you'll notice the time is ticking away, so time progresses in this game. You have to go to bed by 2 a.m. or you pass out in the street. You should go to bed by midnight. That's kind of what you should aim for, the consensus, unless you're like mid-maxing speedrunning or something. Okay, so I have 17 pieces of wood. If I go into my menu here and I go into crafting, I can't craft very much because I don't have any skills or anything yet, right? Hi, Patricia. How are you doing? Oh my God, you made it to a live stream and I'm not even playing Sims. This is the first time I've played a non-Sims game on my channel, I think. So you'll see here, chest is 50 wood. So like I need 50 wood for a chest because my inventory is actually full already and that's not very good. So I'm going to start chopping down a few more trees specifically. You're playing your game on your Switch? I do that too. So when I'm watching somebody play, actually not even when I'm just watching someone play Stardew, when I'm watching somebody play anything, sometimes I'm playing Stardew on my Switch. Can you guys hear the game and everything okay? Can you hear like the wood chopping, the wood falling, or is it too loud or too quiet? Just let me know. I'm still new at this. It's kind of like oddly relaxing because it's this game has some great music, but it's also got some great ambient sounds. Like if you just listen, you can hear the birds chirping and everything. So that's always nice. And actually, let me know as well, who would you not date in Stardew? Like, who is off the table for dating? You're like, never. Haley? No. Yeah, Haley just seems like a love-or-hate character. Oh, I'm almost exhausted. Okay, so here is the thing. So I'm almost out of energy, so I'm not going to have enough... Oh, at least I have enough energy, or at least I have enough wood to make the chest now. That's good. I'm going to actually throw out... I'm going to plant my mixed seeds just so I have room. So usually what I like to do is just plant my mixed seeds separately. I'm almost out of energy. Can I water them? Maybe. So I'm just gonna plant my seeds here. So see how there are 3 different types of seeds there? They'll grow into different things. Okay, I have just enough energy to water these. Okay, so now I'm like out of energy, so I have to be careful of that. So no more chopping or anything. Let's just make our chest. Okay, I've made a chest. I don't think I've ever made a chest on day 1 before. I like to put my chest right here on the porch. It lets me do it in the Switch version. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so I like to put it right on there. Right on there. And then you can just put all your things that you've been collecting. I'm gonna put my scythe in here and my watering can because I won't be needing them in town. Okay, great. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring the clay to sell, maybe. Just in case. Elliot would be your least favorite. I can see the appeal of Elliot for certain people. Ooh, I found a leek. Okay, so you'll also notice that there's plants and crops and stuff to forage, which are things that... Hi, Michael Alexander. How are you? Welcome, Mr. Fab. So I like to grab a couple things around here just so I can... You see, because the leek here is plus 40 energy. Where is it? Plus 40 energy and plus 18 health. So like that's pretty good. I might actually just eat that now. And you'll see my energy go up. Boom. Because I might like to do a little more planting today. I'm not sure. Because then scarecrows can come destroy them, but we'll see. Okay, so here we are in the town center. Hi, Bam Brenda. How you doing? here we can check the calendar. I'm just doing a bit of tutorial-y just in case there's any new players because I don't play Stardew Valley on my channel ever. So, but if you're familiar, then you probably already know all this stuff. So the calendar, it shows you which day is people's birthday. You want to give people gifts on their birthday. Every player has gifts that they, oh, you got a tummy flu, like a gastrinitis or whatever it is, stomach flu. That's no fun. From my experience, the sicker you are, like if you're throwing up and on the toilet all day, you're gonna feel better tomorrow. Like you recover quickly from those, but they feel a lot worse. So I have hopes that in 24 hours you'll be feeling a lot better. I'm gonna go into Pierre's before it closes. It's already 3:30 p.m. just to show you. So I could buy extra seeds if I want to. I might buy extra seeds. Should I? I don't know if I want 40 energy. You know what? I have another leek. I'm gonna buy 15 more. Should I just double it? I'll just buy 15 more and I'll keep 200 money. Oh, and there's also a backpack here. 2,000 gold. That might be worth it. You're having a banana for breakfast and resting your broken ankle. You have a broken ankle. I'm so sorry. That's awful. I'm just gonna wander around just to explore a little bit. You'll also notice that foraging, like picking up these flowers and these leeks out in the wilderness, that does not take energy. So if you ever have a lot of time left in your day and you run out of energy, your best bet is kind of just to wander around and keep an eye out for flowers and fruit and vegetables and things like that. You have 5 bruised bananas. Make banana bread then. You just need, I think, flour, sugar, and eggs for... I don't think you need yeast for banana bread. Nah, I hope everybody feels better. I usually have a lot to complain about, but not lately. What do I like to say? I have no immediate problems. That's what I like to say. I was sick kind of last week, so if you hear it in my voice and everything, I'm not sick anymore. I just sound sick. Because you know, like when you start to feel better and then your body just has to flush out all the gross juices. Oh, you'll be walking by Sunday. Oh, that's exciting. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, broken bones are a pain in the butt. So I'm back here on my farm. I actually came in through the top way, so I'm just gonna go to the map. If you look at the map, there's like, so we're kind of on the edge here. See, we have the Riverland farm, so it's got all the rivers. So I came up from the top here, but we left through this way. So I kind of did a circle like this. So that was a good like half the map almost, if you think about it. Okay, time to hopefully have enough energy to plant one more set of parsnips. I'm gonna plant the other ones a little further away. Just for funsies. See, as you can tell, we're already almost out of room. Okay, and energy, so let's eat one more leek. Perfect. And then I'm gonna get my watering can. Boop. I'm gonna put my forageables away and my clay. I'm gonna fill my watering can. You can also water before you plant. So like, I haven't put down my parsnip seeds yet, but I can water the ground first. Then I can plant them, right? Or I can plant them, then water it. Doesn't matter. Because sometimes you're trying to get like ahead of the game and might be in your interest to do that. You have this game on Steam, but you have yet to play. Tia, are you on my Discord? Because I'm thinking we can do like a multiplayer, because this is a very easy game to play multiplayer as well, up to 4 people, and it's a good way to learn. So then if anyone wants to learn, we can do like a quick new farm and just get it, because trust me, you'll want to screw up things on our group farm or something before your own farm, and then you can just learn a couple things. I'm almost out of energy. I don't have a fishing rod yet. We get the fishing rod on day 2 tomorrow. Then I would right now I would normally eat my last leek and fish, but I can't really because I have 10 energy left. So I have all my crops planted. Everything's watered. There is one more place to forage beneath us, so I'm just going to pop down. Maybe there's enough time. It's already 8 p.m. Oh, then I'm going to have to cut through all this crap. No. Okay. Let's actually, I want to look around this farm. I've never played this farm before. The Riverland farm. It gets a bad rep. Every time I watch the, like, okay, like, you know, like when you want to buy something like a Sims 4 pack, so you look up people's opinion on it and you wait till you find a positive one that suits you so you can buy it. So that's kind of what I was doing with the Riverland farm. I was kind of like looking around being like, someone's got to love the Riverland farm, right? Nope, nobody does, but I like it, so I picked it. I didn't want to do any of the ones I had already done before, and I kind of always wanted to pick the Riverland farm, but everyone's like, don't pick it, it's the worst. I'm like, I don't think it's the worst. I think it's the worst if you want to put down a giant square of crops, but I think it's the best if you want to decorate and have fun and, you know, just do it. Like, there's still, this farm is still really big. I haven't even been through half of it yet. Pigs, I have a couple pigs in my main save file, and they dig up truffles, and that's been really good. And then I put the truffle into the oil maker, and then I made truffle oil, and it sold for a lot of money. So I was happy with that. Yeah, so when you're done your day, you basically just walk into your bed and say, yeah, I'll go to sleep for the night. Our progress has been saved. Okay, so now it's the second day, second morning. So when you wake up, see, all of our crops have begun to sprout, but they're not watered. You have to water your crops every day if you want them to grow. Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach. Okay, so Willie wants to see us down at the beach. We'll have to do that today. But first things first, I don't know how other people play, but in my opinion, you should wake up and water your crops immediately and then do whatever you want to do, because you don't want to forget. Oh, and if we go to our quests, like our journal, it just gives us kind of direction on what we should do next. But I was just gonna mention too that with with Stardew Valley, the quests are in no way required. So like, you don't, like, I greeted 5 out of the, okay, there's 28 people. I greeted 5 of the 28 people. I don't have to talk to all of them if I don't want to. Cultivate and harvest a parsnip, we're already doing that. Go to the beach. Visit the beach south of town before 5 p.m. So that's important too, because usually if I go to the beach, it's late because it's on the other side of the map. Okay, visit the beach south of town. We can do that. I'm just going to finish watering my plants, like I said. Usually the best thing to do. There's a benefit of the Riverlands farm. You can fill your watering can from anywhere on the map. On the standard farm, you get like one little lake on the edge, and if you're not near it, then you can't fill up your watering can unless you like build yourself a well. So that's never fun. You've played on it? Yeah, good. I think it's just always fun to, like, I don't mind going for the underdog, and like not everything has to be perfectly optimal, right? Like, I could have bought more parsnips, I could have chopped more wood, I could have done more foraging, but again, this is more like a chill game if you let it be a chill game. That's always nice. Okay, everything is watered. I'm gonna put my watering can back. Maybe I should just go down to the beach right away. Should I do that? I'm gonna bring my hoe. I keep getting text messages. Oh, I see a dandelion. Okay, got a dandelion. Sometimes there's more stuff up there. Yeah, the music in this game is A+. Sprinklers are a godsend, then do not play the beach farm. The beach farm, you cannot use sprinklers on most of the map. I like quality sprinklers. Oh, Pierre's not open yet. We don't have to go in anyway. Oh no, okay, so I did something bad. So I went into this garbage can, and Alex is like, ew, because he just walked out of his house here. So he caught me. So I'm gonna say hi to him. Oh God, I feel embarrassed. Because sometimes you can find good stuff in the garbage. Oh, here's Shane. Hi, sexy. Oh, you smell like beer, my favorite. Okay. Right, I'm going to the beach because I want my fishing rod. I like the fishing rod. I like fishing in this game. Not everybody does. If you can get used to it, it's really worth it. And you need to for the community center anyway. Oh, okay. So we are going to get our fishing rod from Willie. This is Willie. He is a classic fisherman. You're still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty sea. A month out on the sea, and you can buy yourself a new fishing rod. Okay, so we get his old fishing rod. Perfect. You received a bamboo pole. Excellent. Oh, you got cutscenes for the community center. You must be on day 5. I think it's day 5 or later. It doesn't have to be on day 5. Yay! So, we got our fishing rod. And that's how you fish. No. So basically, you cast the rod, you wait for it to jiggle. Hi, half-dead princess. Welcome. Good morning. Sorry it's not The Sims. I just wanted to play something else. I've been playing a lot of this game, and I thought, you know what? If I can bring this into the channel, if even just for streams, then maybe we can get more content. It's like, I can't play The Sims for 40 hours a week. I'm sorry. No game is that good. Oh, I didn't check the... Okay, so when you check your TV in the morning for the fortune teller, they'll tell you how lucky your day is, and that really matters. So if today's an unlucky day, we're not going to find very many fish. So I have not found any fish yet. Oh, there we go. Then you have to keep this green bar behind the fish by clicking, and it's frustrating. There we go. So I got a 1-inch sardine. Sounds like my dating life. Let's go back. Okay, we can sell the fish to Willie right away. Actually, maybe we'll do that because money is so scarce right now. So I can just sell him the sardine for 40 gold. Ooh, a training rod. That might be worth it. A lot easier to use than other rods, but can only catch basic fish. It's only 20, but he gave us a bamboo pole. I like the training rod though. Oh my god, ranking pelican townhouses? I don't know. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I never even thought of that. I think about it sometimes with the floor plans because I'm like, this makes no sense. But other than that, ooh. So on the beach, you can also find forageables. So here's an oyster. Here's a clam. Here's another clam. This bridge you can fix, and then there's more stuff over here. I can't see anything, though. Make a video rating Pelican. What? Okay, honestly. Oh, so here's some worms. So if you see the little worms, they're kind of in the ground there. If you use your hoe, where is it? Ooh, I got something interesting. Glass shards. So you can find artifacts. You donate artifacts to the museum. This game is really overwhelming at first. Like if you've never looked into Stardew Valley, at the beginning you think like, oh my god, there's way too much to remember, but you kind of just get hit with everything at once. So after you make your way around a few times, you figure it out. Okay, should I go to Pierre's? I don't think I need anything from Pierre's. I don't need more seeds yet. I'm gonna wait for my crops to go. I am gonna wander around to see if there's any more forageables. Oh, it's Haley, my least favorite. Hi. Oh, you're that new farmer boy, aren't you? Oh, I'm Haley. Like, she is everyone's, like, the thing is like, she is perfect for, you know, the Sims players who are like, I'm gonna make a white girl with blonde hair and blue eyes, and she's gonna have babies, and she's gonna be family oriented, and she, like, you know, like, that's kind of who Haley is for, right? It's for those kind of players, which is fine. And then there's Shane, the alcoholic, who's for players like me who have, you know, internal complex issues, right? So every kind of mental illness has their own Stardew Valley character. Great. But I do like that. And I will say that, like, the reason people get so passionate about the characters is that every character in this game has positives and negatives, right? Some more than others, but it is like nobody's perfect in this game. So if you love a character, it's because you accept their flaws, right? Which is how it is in real life. If any of you are sitting around waiting for the perfect spouse, you are going to be alone your whole life. I like to give her seaweed. She hates it. Oh my god! If you pick the beach farm, you fish seaweed quite a bit. So that might be a good idea if that's your gameplay. She doesn't like prismatic shards either. Yeah, so we can see here, the spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. So that just means that we're going to catch less fish overall. I'm going to put more stuff in my chest. So I get some copper. It's nice. I think we get our furnace tomorrow if we found copper. You can click this organize button just to organize everything. There is a mod that lets you fix Shane. That's a lot of quotes. I don't know if I like that idea. I'm not a mods person, except for The Sims. I don't have any mods installed. I'm used to playing vanilla, so. You're with Mayor Lewis in your game. Oh my god, that's funny. Well done, you. Oh, I got some green algae. Maybe we'll give it to Haley. Bad luck also matters when mining. You're right. We haven't unlocked the mines yet, but we will. And that's one of my favorite places to go in this game. I'm kind of a fighter, so I like the combat and whatever. In this farming game, I do farming the least. So if you keep the green bar behind, you get that perfect score. And when it's perfect, you get usually a slightly better fish, but you don't with the training rod. Training rod just makes it easier. The modder community is really strong. I have no doubt. I'm sure this game is. I'm sure it has mods that we probably would be disgusted by. If that makes sense. I'm sure it has everything, just like The Sims. Also, fun fact, one person made this entire game. One person made this whole game. Don't get me started on EA. Come on, I want another fish. Oh, a chest. So if you go behind the chest, you can scoop up some treasure too. So I got some treasure with that. My treasure is, ooh, rice shoots. Okay, so, and a geode. That's actually really good. So rice shoots, you cannot buy rice plants from Pierre's, but as you can see, they are a spring crop, so you can find them. And if you plant them close to water, then it's better. So I'm going to make a little rice area now. I'm going to make a little row of rice. Perfect. And if you plant them next to the water, then you don't have to water them and they'll just kind of grow on their own and stuff. That's only for rice. Like you can't, like every other crop you have to water properly. Because if I do my, oh, I don't even have my watering can. That's fine. Okay, I'm just going to keep fishing. Mining is that hole in the northwest of the farm. No, but I'll show you what that is. That's a cave. The mining is actually all the way in the northeast of the map. I'll point to it once I get once I finish this cast. Oops, I was too slow. I was itching my leg. Okay, anyway. So up here. So up here is just a cave on your farm, and right now it's empty. In a few days, you get to choose whether you want to grow mushrooms in it. Or if you want to put bats in it. And usually people pick the mushrooms because mushrooms are kind of rare otherwise. But I'm going to pick the fruit bats this time. So it's fruit bats. They're not vampire bats or anything. So basically, if you pick the fruit bat cave, they'll leave fruit in the cave for you to pick up in the morning if they drop it. And then for the mushroom cave, they just grow mushrooms in the cave. So either way, you just, yeah. Either way. Click, 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 click. Ooh, a sunfish. And the Riverlands farm is definitely the best for fishing. I know a lot of the farms you can fish on, but in terms of the fish that you get and how often you get them, like usually on the Riverlands farm, you catch a fish. If you have the beach farm or like the wilderness farm and stuff, about half the time you fish up garbage, and you don't get that in this farm. So people say it's like, oh, you only get river fish and town fish. I'm like, yeah, but you can get lots of fish without leaving your farm. So especially early on like this, like we can sell these for quite a bit of money. Because I'd like to do a big, big potato harvest this year. You can buy strawberry seeds halfway through the month, though, so I like to save some money for some strawberries. A few of the characters really love strawberries, so it's good to have a few just kind of sitting in a chest in case it's their birthday. Ooh, 18 inches. Perfect. We might also level up on our fishing skill. You get, just like with Sims, you get skills, right? So there's a farming skill, a foraging skill, a fishing skill, a mining skill, and a combat skill, I think. Oh, it's getting dark. We gotta be careful now, so it doesn't get too late. Sometimes with fishing, I lose track of time, and then I just end up with so many fish and no energy, and I don't get to bed. Perfect. Ooh, a bream. I haven't gotten a bream yet. You get the option from Demetrius. Demetrius comes to your farm and he's like, which one do you want to do? So if you're A, button mashing in the morning, you might have accidentally clicked whichever one. I missed that fish again because I'm not paying attention. Total drama. What? Oh, island. Drama island. Like you say, Islam drama. Have you met a Catholic? Like, you want drama? Actually, no. Wasps. Wasps from the eastern U.S. They'll hate you. You'll never know, but they will. But this place can be drama island because the thing is that you can like divorce, you can date several people at once. You know, like how in The Sims 2 you can date like somebody and then cheat on them and then they get all upset and stuff. That can kind of happen in this game too, to an extent. My goodness. Okay, yeah. So remember how I said I lose track of time? I just remembered I'm playing Stardew Valley and just remembered that I have to keep an eye on the clock. I have to go to the washroom soon too, so maybe we'll take a little bit of a break. But yeah, tomorrow things start to really pick up in the game. We're gonna do lots of stuff because Pierre's is closed on Wednesdays. That store where I bought the seeds, it's closed Wednesdays. No other day of the week, just Wednesdays, and you will forget that. I'm gonna do one more cast, go to sleep, and then go to the washroom in real life. Of course. It's like I have to really go, and it's like, hurry up. Land the cast. Oh my god, why is it taking so long this last time? That's what I wanted to see happen. Just date ever. Okay, you know what? I missed it. I don't care. I have to go. I'm sorry. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put the fish in the... I'm going to sell the fish so we can get some more money. I can catch all these fish again, so I'm just going to sell everything, I think. Usually I recommend keeping like one of every fish, but since we're on the farm where we can fish, I'm just looking at the energy bar. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so I'm just going to leave it on here for a moment, so I'll be right back. I'm going to put on some Sims music so that way we can enjoy ourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's get this music out of the way. Because I'm going to do the real Stardew music. Okay. So yeah, we're level 1. Remember how I said that there's skills or whatever? So now we're level 1 foraging. I don't remember exactly what you get at each level, but for this level, we get to craft wild seeds and a field snack. I like the field snacks. Oh, we're level 1 fishing too. We just get more fishing energy, I think. 420 only for the fish. I thought I was gonna get more. That's still really good for early game though. Those are just cheap fish. When I get a chicken coop and want to buy chicken, she's not there. One thing to remember is that Pierre's is closed Wednesdays. However, the girls in the town, they all get together for their workout on Tuesdays. So like Robin, Marnie, they won't be there. Spirits are in good humor today, so that means fishing will go better today if we choose to fish. Weather, it's sunny tomorrow. Today is raining, so we actually don't need to water our crops, as you can see. Oh, it's Clint. Hi, Clint. Good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. That's so nice. I love the chicken coop, by the way. That's like my favorite thing in the game. I like having my chickens. And if you you don't have to date Shane for this, but if you get him high enough relationship, then you can get blue chickens. Those are always fun to get too. When you smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. So yes, so we found some copper yesterday. If we find enough copper, then we can smelt it into bars, and then we can upgrade our watering can, our pickaxe, or anything else that we might want to upgrade. I'm going to save these things. I'm going to keep the geode. It says a blacksmith can break this open for you. I'm going to get Clint to open that. Actually, what I should do, I'm going to put away everything except my hoe and my fishing rod. Yeah, I'll take this fishing rod. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to take my fishing rod and this geode. We're going to go fishing in the mount. Actually, maybe we won't go this way. I want to go the top way. Some ways leaving your farm are faster than others. I find if you want to get to the mountains and stuff quick, I go this way. Oh. Oh, it's raining. Raining in Stardew Valley. Ooh, a leek. I'm going to pick that up. Perfect. Ooh, it's a gold star leek. So if you notice a little star next to an item, it just means it's a higher quality. So it'll sell for more money. It'll give you more energy than a regular quality one. So here's the mountain lake. So up here is the mines. So see this guy, he's trying to break through it. So we cannot get to the mines until day 5 or so. But I do like this lake for fishing. This lake has a lot of good fish, I find personally. And a lot of fish can only be found during the rain and in certain seasons. So I usually like to go fishing on my rainy days because I don't have to water my crops, so I don't have to worry about that. I can just do fishing. Oh, I want the treasure chest. So you got to be careful because you want to catch the treasure chest and the fish. There we go. So we got a chub. I find a lot of chubs. Oh, another geode. Perfect. So we can go break open 2 geodes at Clint's. Yeah, we're going to go to the blacksmith shop and we'll check that out. I haven't played the early game in forever. So, like, I might forget a lot of this. This is only my 3rd farm or whatever ever. So this is not a game I'm an expert at. But I have some experience. It's like my casual game, usually. Because sometimes, like, The Sims is a whole setup, right? Like, it's like, okay, I want to do this thing. Like, the thing that we almost did today was because I want to start the 100 baby challenge in The Sims 3. But I'm going to use Deathany as the mother. So we're going to have Deathany try to have 100 dead babies or something. Like, I don't know. It's going to be, it's going to have a Rakowski twist, that's for sure. It's like I always say to people, if you want to see somebody make the nice, normal, white, happy family, there's a billion Sims players out there who'll give that to you. So, but if you want to see a zombie girl give birth to a bunch of babies, then I'm more your style. She's not really dead. She just pretends to be dead. So all of her babies will be green and evil, basically. That's kind of my plan. My plan, anyway. Okay, what happened to the good luck that we were supposed to have today? Where's my fish? Thank you. Maybe another treasure chest, though. Yeah, so like even on a luckier day, you'll get more treasure chests. You'll get bigger fish, better fish, higher quality fish. Don't starve. Yes, I have played that before. I played it a couple times. You might notice one of my moderators, she'll be here soon, Mim. So she taught me how to play that because my friend bought that for me last year, and I was so confused and I was dead on the first night because I had no idea what to do. So Mim helped me out, taught me how to survive and everything. So, but yeah, I've played that. That's a fun co-op-y game. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking to do more co-op-y stuff in the Discord because I'm trying to get ready for whatever disaster The Sims 5 is going to be, but I do think The Sims 5 will have multiplayer capabilities, so I'd like to start in a way where I can reasonably play with people and then find people I can play with not regularly, but consistently. I don't need scheduled players or anything. I need anchovy for a stew I'm making, Willy. You get 90 gold and it makes Willy happy. I think anchovies are from the ocean. So I have to go down to the beach anyway, but I'm gonna go to Clint's shop before he closes. This is the saloon. We haven't been in it yet. It opens at noon, so we'll have to get there eventually. Ooblets. I've heard a few people in my Discord like ooblets. I've seen it pop around. How is that? Tell me about that one. I don't know much about it yet. Oh, I didn't bring my artifact. I like to check all the garbage cans. I'm gross. Ooh, a dandelion. Or no, daffodil. Daffodil. Okay. I didn't find anything. Okay, Clint, open my geodes. So for 25 gold, he'll open geodes. 3 copper ore in one of them. Ooh, something else. Calcite. Gunther can tell you more about this if you donate it to the museum. So we're just going to donate it to the museum right away. Perfect. So this is Gunther. He is the museum guy. Abysmal. Not a single piece in this entire collection. Who opens a museum without artifacts? Like it's like you start a museum and it's like, we need things to put in it. What's he doing? Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it's yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts? Yes, that's what I'm here for. If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send along your way. Oh, this is loud. Sorry. If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Oh, my back. I'm going to change the way I'm sitting. How's this? This is probably better for my back. I'm old now. I have to think of these things. So I'm going to donate the calcite to the museum. For money, why do I say grams instead of gold? Oh my god, that's funny. Okay. And I would actually normally buy some more seeds today, but like I said, on Wednesdays, Pierre is closed. And you can still buy stuff on Wednesdays, but remember how you worked for that big evil Joja corporation? Well, you'll never guess. There's a Joja Mart right here. So you can support the corporation if you want. Everything's a little more expensive here. The parsnips were 20 gold at Pierre's. Here they're 25. This is Morris. He's the manager. This is Pam. She's also a drunk. Hey, kid, the name's Pam. Oh, it's Shane. Shane's working, and he doesn't listen to you when he's working. He has to stock the shelves at Joja Mart. Oh, I accidentally fished. Okay, yeah, not much else to see in here. It just looks like every other grocery store. So I usually try not to buy things there. Also, Pierre will buy things off of you, but not Joja Mart. So if you're trying to sell things, you can't really sell anything at Joja Mart. Join them. Thrive. Yeah, I don't do that. I would like to do a Joja playthrough. I think it would be easier than a community center playthrough. However, yeah. Live long and prosper. Jojo equals EA. I agree. I agree. Yay. We're all on the same page. Okie doke. Let's go down. I still have to meet a few more people. Oh, Sam. Let's go meet Sam. Come back. Sam's got spikier hair than I do. And blonder. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Excellent. He's nice. Oops. I keep casting my fishing line. I'm just going to come say hi. Maybe I'll give... I just found bread. Maybe I'll give it to Jody. Not Vincent. Move. Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. Mom said not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. I'm not. Excuse me, I need to talk to Jody. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. Like, what does that mean? You know what? I'm not going to give you bread. Screw you. Go in your fridge. No. Yeah, so this is an example of a Stardew Valley house. I like this house, actually. This is a very logical shape. It's like a box. Very EA, if I do say so myself. Let's go in this house. This is Haley's house and Emily's. Here's Emily. Ooh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. So Emily works at the bar. Haley doesn't work at all. Oh my God, why is she like this? Life is hard sometimes. Like, she's one of those, like, who wakes up stressed even though she has no problems. Like, it's... So in other words, anxiety. But she's unfortunately not self-aware and thinks the problem is everybody else. So unfortunately she's Haley. Okay, I have no room in my inventory to pick up anything else, so we have to go back to the farm. Having that bigger backpack would sure come in handy. But I don't like to buy the backpack until after I buy my strawberry seeds, because I want as much money as possible. I hit my microphone. I want as much money as possible for that. Oh my God, I can't even get back in this way. How am I going to do this? I can't get back in this way. No. No, there's actually no way I can... Oh, I can get through this way. Oh, I can't go this way. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so I'm actually... Because I don't have my pickaxe, so I can't actually chop through all those. That's fine. It's still early. She's just like me for real. She has the best character development. I could see that because a lot of characters, they start off seeming more perfect than they are, which is not always bad. Like, of course, as you learn more about people, you're going to find out the good and the bad, right? But with Haley, it doesn't start off very good, so I can only see growth from there, right? Shane has great growth, and then you marry him, and then your house just ends up with full of beer cans. He starts doing so well, and then he just, yeah. Then he's just happy in drinking instead of sad in drinking. Okay, I'm going to put these all away. I would like to meet Caroline. I like Caroline. Caroline's my favorite non-marryable sim. Because she cheated on Pierre. So Caroline is Pierre's wife. I like her. I'm going to take out my pickaxe and my axe so that way I can clear up some of the farm. I might use some of my day to do that. Oh, I don't have my scythe. Just because I want a clear path up so I don't end up in the same problem like I just did. Oh, I can't... Whatever. I will... Here's my scythe. Same, though. I know, right? Oh, my God. 20-year-old me was awful. Awful. I always say the difference between 20-year-old me and 30-year-old me is that 20-year-old me thought I was better than everyone. 30-year-old me knows it. So it's like a little more. Just more confidence in my cockiness, I suppose. But what can you do? I would rather think too highly of myself than not highly enough. Chop, chop, chop. Oh my god, we're getting so much wood. I might just make a second chest right away. I like having chests. You can put them all around the farm too, so you don't have to run around too much. Okay. Once I clear off this part and the part below it, I'm gonna leave it. So I'm not gonna clear off the left side over here. Mayor Lewis is also having an affair with Marnie. Well, not really an affair, because neither of them are married, but they're having this secret affair. It's so weird. Maybe he's giving her tax breaks or something. I like this little island. I like this farm. I don't care what anybody says. I like this. This is way more interesting than just like the flat farm for me. Okay, almost. Oh, this is not even the way. Okay, so I don't want to clear this part. This seems to be the biggest farming area I have, so I'll save this part for like later. But I'm just gonna clear off close to the bridges and stuff so I can get around. Oh, it's already 8:30 p.m. We're running out of time. Okay. Oh my god, I can't pick up that geode. I bet I can if I throw out the acorn. Nice. I found 2 geodes. Interesting. Oh, I can't break the big rocks yet. So remember how we were talking about upgrading our tools with Clint? So once we do that, then we can break these bigger rocks. Same if we get the upgraded axe, we can break bigger tree stumps and logs and there we go. The controls are kind of weird. Like I didn't like the Nintendo Switch controls, but I prefer them over this, I'd say. Just I think it's just because I'm more used to it. I bet most people would say that they prefer the keyboard controls. However, I'm not most people. You know me. Got my kitty in my game. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're gonna hopefully get a cat soon. Okay, there's 2 pieces of coal that I would like to pick up. But I can't. I'll just leave them there. I can pick them up tomorrow. You can leave stuff on the ground overnight in the game, I think, as long as you don't save and quit. I'm also nearly out of energy, so that's perfect. Oh, I'm gonna put stuff in my chest. I always forget to do that. Like, eh. Okay, can we make field snacks yet? I threw out the acorns, now I can't. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna keep the bread with me in case I need food. Yeah, I'll fill up my watering can before bed. Get that out of the way. Okay, perfect. Okay, going to sleep. You need to use the bathroom. I know that feeling. You go for it. Just keep it set. Actually, speaking of which, just give me 1 second. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I just have to go get the door. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. So, weather report. Clear and sunny. It's always sunny. It's always sunny in Stardew Valley. Fortune teller. Somewhat annoyed, so fishing will not be great today. We should have done more fishing yesterday. Cool. What's it say here? I keep finding cool stuff. My backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Oh my god, it's so me. Pierre's got you covered. Yeah, well, I don't have 2,000 gold to spare right now. I'm gonna water my plants. You know, my favorite thing. Boop, boop, boop. The rice is growing pretty well, it looks like. All my parsnips are still here. Can't wait to harvest them tomorrow. Then we can make a scarecrow. And we can buy a bunch of seeds. I usually like to buy potato seeds because they only take 6 days, and then you have lots of money for strawberry seeds at the festival. So that's my plan. I'm used to the left-hand keyboard controls from World of Warcraft from years ago. I used to use those keys a lot. So I'm used to WASD movement. I'm just gonna cut a couple more trees because it's a bad luck day. Yeah, so like when you consider what you want to do for that day, I do really factor in the luck. So since it's bad luck, I don't really want to be fishing today. It'll be a waste of energy. So I'd rather just use my energy to chop a couple trees or get rid of some stones or, you know, something. I'd like a pine cone from this tree if that's not too much trouble. There's a pine cone, perfect. I think we can make field snacks. I'm gonna take out all my seeds. Okay, so I only have 1 acorn, but if you go into your crafting, you can make a field snack with 1 of each tree seed. So I do like to do that because I like to have some food handy. Okay, let's put everything away. I'm just gonna wait 1 more day to get my new seeds. I do have 2 more mixed seeds. I think I'll just plant those now. Like I said, I like to just have my mixed seed area kind of next to my house here because I don't know what these are gonna be. They look like parsnip seeds, but you never really know. These 2 are 2 different, like all 3 of these are different crops. I think this one's a parsnip at the bottom. I don't know what the other 2 are. What's the story behind the unfinished house? Which unfinished house? Sorry. Okay, the music's kind of died out. That's fine. Okay, I will not buy new crops today. Maybe I'll do some foraging in the forest. Let's do some foraging. Oh, I want to get Caroline something. Maybe Caroline would like a daffodil if I find a daffodil for her. Caroline also teaches you how to make tea. And I like having tea. Now we can actually exit out the bottom of our farm. Look at that. Oh, worms. Rock. Oh, that. Okay, so that's actually a greenhouse. So once you unlock the greenhouse gets fixed, then you can plant crops inside there and it doesn't matter the season. So basically, right now it's spring, so I can only do spring. Ooh, a sardine. Wow, interesting. So right now it's spring, so I can only plant spring crops and stuff, right? Hi, Penny. This is Penny. She, you can marry her too. She's Pam's daughter, the alcoholic woman, her daughter. Yeah, so once you fix the greenhouse, then you can plant summer seeds in winter if you wanted to, right? Because it's in a greenhouse. You still have to go into the greenhouse and water everything if you don't have sprinklers, but yeah, otherwise it's pretty good. Dandelion. I'm gonna try and find as many flowers as I can. I want to give Caroline a daffodil though. I hope she likes daffodils. Different characters like different gifts. Some gifts are more universally loved than others. Like prismatic shard is one of the most rare items in the game and every character loves it except Haley. She goes, ew. Like, girl, this is $5,000. How dare you? Let's see. Oh, birds. Ooh, onions. We got some spring onions here. That's nice. Most people don't like spring onions. I think Leah likes spring onions. I think somebody does. She likes vegetables usually, so that's why I'm assuming it's Leah. Leah likes salads. Leah likes salad and truffles. Truffle oil. Oh yeah, Sandy too. Sandy's in the desert. We can't get to the desert until later. This ruined house will sell you hats eventually. I'm not sure what unlocks it personally, but at some point it turns into a store. Oh my god, so much fiber. I don't see any more forageable. Oh, I see a horseradish. I don't have room for it. What should I might just eat my field snack. That's some energy there. Perfect. Oh, can I go see the wizard yet? The wizard lives here. No. I have to wait until I unlock the community center. See, she's not a materialist. I know, right? It's funny how it's like she seems materialistic, but then you give her a prismatic shard and it's like, really? I went down to the Skull Caverns to get this. Oh, it's Jas. Hi, Jas. Jas is a pain in the ass to buy gifts for. I've tried to give her so many things and she always hates it. The only thing that she liked that I gave her once was a pink cake. I made her a pink cake and then she loved it for her birthday. I thought, well, she can have a cake on her birthday and she just happened to like it. I don't like to Wikipedia everything. Like I know you can Google like what is Haley like? What is Haley not like? But I don't want the list. Like I think that's boring personally. Okay, I'm gonna take out one daffodil and we're gonna go see Caroline. I'll keep the sardine too in the rock. Yeah, she likes ice cream and because she stands next to the ice cream stand. Oh, I got money. Perfect. Craft a furnace. Oh, right. Willie needs an anchovy. Final day. I don't think I have enough time. I don't have my fishing rod with me. I just realized I do not have enough time. I don't always do the quests. The quests, like I said, are not, especially the delivery quests, they're not needed to progress in any way. I don't want to give you the flour. Oh my god, why did I do that? Caroline, where are you? Oh, it's Elliot. Elliot looks like he should be on the cover of a romance novel. And not in a good way. Where's Caroline? Is she not home today? So this is Caroline's like secret tea room. So that's what we want to get into. Also, if you'll notice in Stardew Valley, they don't put the fridge and the stove next to each other. Also, no house has bathrooms. Bathrooms are not a thing. Okay. Oh, there's Caroline. Hi, Caroline. Oh, she likes it. Oh, goodness. Are you sure? So you can always tell if they like your gift or not. I don't like Jody. Ugh. Jody is like everything. Jody is everything wrong with American feminism. That's a bold statement. But she's, ugh. The other thing that kind of bothers me about Jody is that she's a full-time parent, but she doesn't parent her kids. Penny does. Penny spends all day with them. Penny teaches them and everything. Well, I mean, Penny teaches two kids. Only one is Jody's, Vincent, right? But it's like, I don't understand it. I'm like, if I had all day and 2 kids, I'd be spending time with my children, personally. But I do understand her wanting to chat with Caroline. Caroline, way better than Jody. Okay, Evelyn, Pam. Hi, Pam. Blah, I'd won too many caramel porters at the saloon last night. Go away. I'm gonna say hi to, what's his name? George. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people. So, oh, I don't have it with me because I was like, I think George likes leeks or horseradishes. I know he likes one of the two. Jody is Brandy broke, kind of. Except her husband's at war, not dead. He comes back, I think. I don't know if he comes back all the time. But I know at some point he's supposed to come back. I don't know if it's based on things that you do. This is the community center. We cannot go inside yet, so we'll talk about that later. I haven't talked about the community center because if there's a lot of new people, I don't want to overwhelm people right away. And it's not unlocked yet anyway. This is Maru. Maru is, from what I can tell, the least popular bachelorette. I think she's cool. I think she's in my upper half for sure. She likes science. Yeah, she's A+ for me, right? Like, she's a smart girl. It's like, reminds me of those days watching Top Model. There's only one thing I love more than a tall girl, and that's a smart girl. There we go. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. I have not. Oh my god, Demetrius. I don't like Demetrius. I think he's a dumbass. Robin deserves better than Demetrius. Demetrius is one of those people who seem nice at the beginning, and then the more you get to know them, you're just like, shut up. Like, I don't like you. He's so mean to Robin. And like, I don't love Robin, but a lot of people do, and I certainly love Robin more than Demetrius. But I like everyone else in the family because they have two kids, well, a kid and a half, Sebastian and Maru. So I like Maru and I like Sebastian. I could marry Sebastian maybe instead of Shane. I could marry the other problem child of Stardew Valley. He comes back second year. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was all the time. Thank you for that. Ooh, worms. What's that, a chicken statue? Oh, I have to donate it. I was going to put it in my house. Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, so this chest is getting mighty full. I'm going to make one more chest. Okay. Where's my... There it is. I'm going to put a chest, like, next to the shipping bin. For things that I don't want to ship now, but things I might want to ship later. Like if I run out of money, I like to put a few valuable things next to my shipping bin just so I can throw them in if I need it. I'll keep that. I'll keep the other artifact thing. We can go to the museum and stuff tomorrow. So I'll keep the geode. I'll keep the chicken statue and the glass shards. Okay, that's pretty good. We still have some energy, so I'm going to fish. This is, yeah, like this is the other thing about this, this Riverlands farm is that I don't have to go anywhere to go fishing. I can just kind of fish here. It should usually turn out. I forgot to click again. Sebastian's emo hairstyle is like, because I was in high school when emo kind of happened, because I was in high school in the early 2000s. So I was there when everybody got that ugly haircut, and I still feel the same way about it. I think it's my least favorite thing about Sebastian, although I do think it suits him. And I'm not the kind of guy to want someone to change. Actually, it would bother me if a man changed. Like, I'll cut my hair if you don't like it. Like, no, you cut your hair the way you want, because I would never change my... Oh my god, don't get me started. I went through a whole thing. I dated someone who was like, you should be tanning, you should like dye your hair, you should do this. And I was like, you know what? You shouldn't tell me what to do. That was how I felt about it. And like, I do want to be, like, I would like to be attractive for my partner, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if you really wanted someone to look like that, why didn't you just date somebody else? Like, I don't want to have to change everything about me. Ooh, I got the chest. I forgot. Oh my god, I have so much to pick up. I can't pick up the coal. Oh my god, what am I going to throw away? The trash. 5 coal is really good. I'm going to put that in my bank. Boop. Ooh, the bait. I don't have any fishing poles that can use bait yet, so I'll hold on to that. Yeah, tomorrow will be a fun day, because then we can unlock the community center. The mines will be unlocked, I think. It's going to be a good day. You made it to a live stream, but you made it to my first ever non-Sims live stream. Hello, welcome. just doing some, oh no, I lost the screen. I'm just doing some basic Stardew. I'm no Stardew expert. Ooh, oh my God, more rice. Okay, what am I gonna throw away now? You know what? Do you know what I don't need? The bait. Bait I can find over and over again. 3 wood is fine too. Okay, these rice shoots, I'm gonna plant these. Because they're only good in spring, so I'm just gonna like... I'm just gonna grow them like in this row. My God, I still have 3 left. I guess I'll just start like a rice farm off to the side. Yeah. There we go. I should get you hooked on Elder Scrolls. So like I've played like Skyrim and stuff. I've not played the online one. I am a World of Warcraft classic player. For sure. So like I do play other games. Only old games. I don't like anything new. I like old games. And the new games I like are ones that are now old for people. So like now I'm playing Stardew because everyone's over it. Like that's very much my style to do something like that. Okay, let's put the fish in here and we'll go to bed, I guess. I'll do one more cast. Why not? One more cast. You guys can barely see anymore because it's so dark. I should make some torches to get some more light. I forgot to click the button again. I'm used to See, I just take my hand off and then I miss it. Because I'm used to The Sims where I can just go hands-free for a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm always interested in trying out new games. Not new games, but new, you know what I mean. Oh, hi, Ismara. I didn't see you. Hi, I copied you. Welcome. I've been wanting to play Stardew for so long on my channel, and then I just finally went for it. Because it's such an easy game. Like, even if it's hard, like, it's an easy, you know, if you miss, oh, I didn't water my plants, that's fine, water them tomorrow. Oh, no, I ran out of time in the season. That's fine, there's another season. Because this game doesn't end. So it seems overwhelming at times because it's like, oh, no, I missed out on this. And it's like, you can't do everything all at once. It's like Disney World. Like, this game is like Disney World. If you try to do everything at once, you're going to be overwhelmed and hate it, right? And I know a lot of the content community is focused around speed running and optimizing and all that, which is super fun, but it's just not for everybody, right? So you don't have to play it like that. I'm level 2 fishing already, and I can craft bait now, so that's nice. You can make bait from bug meat. It's fun. Okay. Yeah, so we don't really... Oh, no, we're going to harvest our parsnips today, so we do have money today. That's good. Money. Whenever I'm taking a picture of someone and I want them to smile normally and like happily, and they just start looking awkward, I say, okay, on the count of 3, say 1, 2, 3, money. And when everyone says money, their face just, money, it just lights up into a smile, right? It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Of course it is. Spirits are very happy today. So this is a good luck day. And on a good luck day, you want to be in the mines or fishing. Okay, so the Joja Mart. Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. I hate people like this. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. No, your top priority is making money for yourself, but that's fine. So is mine. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. How about you suck it, Morris? I'm sick of you. Okay, I'm gonna just harvest all my parsnips. There we go. Oh, this one's ready too. Yeah, so these plants, I don't know what these are. Most of these. May as well water these. I'm definitely going to plant some potatoes, so maybe I'll just keep my soil. Maybe I'll water my soil because Pierre's doesn't open until 8 or 9. My rice is almost ready. At least some of it is. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take the watering can and just water my soil. Yeah, I'm streaming when you're awake. Hi there. I like doing morning streams, which is not great for North Americans usually, but it is great for a lot of people. But if you're not busy in the mornings, maybe it's great for you too. I just have the most energy in the morning. Like, I don't understand those, like, you know those gamer people where it's like up all night, sleep all day? I'm the opposite. Like, I'm like up at the crack of dawn. Ready to get attention on YouTube. You know what I mean? Whatever, makes me happy. Okay, let's go sell our parsnips and everything. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. It's too early. I'll do 1 fish. Great time for Europe. That's kind of what I thought. Like after school special in Poland, it looks like. It's like, I don't want to get into any nationalism, but Poland is the best. Okay, sell that crap. Do I, should I go now? Oh yeah, what am I doing? No, I'm gonna do my watering. No, never mind, I did all my watering. I thought I forgot it. I get lost in my own thoughts sometimes. You all know when I get quiet, that means my mind is racing. And it's probably pretty obvious by the words I speak, but the more I talk, the less I'm thinking, right? So sometimes it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we're unlocking the community center today. Oh, hi there. You woke up at 5 a.m.? Yeah, I woke up at 5:30-ish, 5:30 or 6, 5 something. And then I got anxious and I was like, oh, I can't stream. I have anxiety. And then I had coffee and breakfast and I just had this like wind of like, you know what? I'm feeling like it. I can do it. And then I realized I couldn't play The Sims. So I was like, it wasn't that I couldn't stream. It was that I could not start a 100 baby challenge. I didn't have the mental capacity for that today. So I thought, okay, I'll just start a new Stardew Valley save. That I can do. You're in Canada, but working from home and watching the stream in the background. That's okay. Your name is Polish like mine, so it's fine. That's kind of the interesting thing about Canada, or like, I'm not sure if it's the same in other countries, but it's like, it's kind of weird to be really proud of being Canadian, but it's really normal to be really proud of like the country you come from, because like half of Canada was not born in Canada. So it's normal for someone to be like, I love you, like, you know, I love I don't know, I almost said a country that didn't exist anymore. That's why I stopped myself. I was gonna say Yugoslavia. Forget, I'm old, remember. But let's say like, you know, like, I love Poland, Poland's the best, right? That's normal to say in Canada, or China, or Brazil, or wherever, because we don't really have many places where people are not from. So it's very, very, very typical. You're up in the mountains? Me too. I'm in Alberta. How are you? Are you in BC or Alberta? Are we all on the West Coast? Crazy. I'm from Niagara Falls, though, originally. That's where I was born. And then I spent my 20s in Toronto, bankrupted myself, and moved to Alberta. Okay. So basically, there's these little creatures, and Lewis doesn't believe that they're here. I'll get more into the community center after we are able to read everything. I love Canada and Poland too. Those are my top 2. Oh, you're native to Alberta. So which one are you from? I live very close to this Tsutsina Nation, I think it's called. It's close to the Great Eagle Casino. I'm from Michigan. That's my favorite quote from Mean Girls. I'm from Michigan. Right, because Katie's from Africa, and then of course the teacher doesn't look at the white girl and thinks she's from Africa, but it is. Okie doke. I was like, where did that come from? But now I remember. Michigan's really close to the border too. You love the title of this stream. I'm glad. Hi AA. I'm gonna call you AA because Shane's in my thumbnail. You're from Michigan too? I love it. Oh my god. Yeah, because Michigan borders my home province, because Detroit and Windsor are like across from each other, and Windsor's close to where I grew up. Penny is in need of seaweed. Penny needs seaweed. That's fine. We've been finding seaweed. We'll find some more, I guess. Oh, I forgot to buy everything. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna sell all my parsnips. That's pretty good. So we got 1,050, 2,000. So we can buy the backpack, or we can buy more seeds. I'm gonna buy more seeds. I do need beans for something later. I'll get into that later. How many potato seeds can I buy? Can I get to 30? I'd like to have 30. Okay, that's perfect. 30 is good. Then I'm gonna do a bean. I like to plant flowers closer to the end. I'll do kale later too. Early on in the game, I like to do my crops in bunches. So like right now I'm gonna do like my potatoes for the year. I already did my parsnips. I might keep a parsnip actually. I'm gonna buy one back. There we go. I can't fit the cauliflower seed then. Oh no, maybe I will just sell it. I'll buy back a parsnip later. So I have 30 potatoes. Can I get 35? I wonder. I'll get 34. You'll see why in a minute. And then I'll get my cauliflower seed, because I have to make sure that I have one of each crop for the community center. So we're going to get into the community center now, I guess, anyway. So we can't read it yet, but I'm going to go up. And basically, you complete the community center by donating objects to it. So there's one for like spring crops, for example. And the spring crops one, you'll need a potato, you'll need a bean, you'll need a cauliflower, a parsnip. So yeah, nothing too hard. So yeah, we can't actually read this language. So now we're like, what do we do? But you have to go see the wizard. We're off to see the wizard. I cannot sing today. I have to be quieter. Oh, I want to open my geodes, but I don't really have room. So I can donate to the museum. Bag space is a big issue in this game. But at the same time, you don't want to buy the backpack right away. Like if you buy the backpack right away, then you don't have any money for seeds. And then you can't make more money unless you're like fishing or something. And like some people said, like they don't like fishing. A lot of people find fishing really hard in this game. So I think it's fine, but I remember it being hard when I first tried it. So if you're not good at fishing, then you definitely don't want to run out of money. You just want to be planting. Okay. Once you donate a few items to the museum as well, then you get free objects from Gunther as well. So like I said, this seems really overwhelming, but just if you find an objective, just try to complete it. Everything is worth doing. Nothing is 100% necessary. More copper. Ooh, an earth crystal. More copper. Darn. Can I donate the earth crystal? I can. We need those later though. So these are the tools that we can upgrade. So we don't have any copper bars yet, but we can start making them soon. So like you can have a copper axe, copper watering can. For example, a copper watering can waters 3 spaces instead of 1. So like you triple your watering speed, which is not bad. I'm gonna donate the earth crystal too. No reward yet. So Penny, okay, so Penny's here. What did Penny need again? Okay, I got that. Oh my god. We're not doing animals yet. Delivery. Oh, Penny is in need of seaweed. So she's there with the kids. Remember how I said how Penny raises the town's kids and not the parent? Yeah. Marnie works all day, so that's why Jas is in school. Like that kind of makes sense. But Jody goes to Jojamart. I call her Joji. Joji. Because she just goes to Jojamart and spends her husband's money. And her biggest problem is, whatever am I going to make for dinner? I'm like, I don't know. You could cook up some self-respect. Let's see. Ooh, a skeletal hand. I've never found that even in my main save. It's an artifact. Okay. I don't really have enough space for any of this, though. How do I throw the clam on the ground? I've seen people do this. Is there a button for this? Oh, it also needs a gold star parsnip. You're right. I should probably buy back my gold star one from the... Okay, this is not a good idea to be out here because I have no inventory space, but I need seaweed. Can I throw something away? My training rod? The training rod's only worth 25. I'm going to throw out the training rod. Oh, Elliot. Uh-oh, Rec has to pee again. Of course he does. Yeah, so it's only 25 there. So there's nothing really... I can't buy seaweed, and without the thing, I can't fish it. That's fine. I'm just going to pick up the mussel and go. Or the cockle, or whatever it is. Oyster. It's an oyster. Cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, I'm just going to head back to the farm then. Plant my stuff, and then we'll figure everything else out. I think I'm gonna have to go to the washroom before I plant, though. I'm moving around in my chair again. You like Elliot? Elliot does not seem to be popular. I've never dated him. I've got nothing against him. He's just not my style. I think someone like Elliot and I would not be a good match. First of all, I'm the creative one, not you. Let's start off with that. I do better with people who are different than I am because it's easier to be adaptable. Actually, oh no, I planted the cauliflower by accident. Okay, well, there's going to be a cauliflower there now. Good God. It's going to look stupid now. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do that then. So I'm going to plant all my potatoes. I was going to make fertilizer tomorrow, but I think it might just be better to get the potatoes done. You can make fertilizer once you have level 1 farming, which I will have as soon as the day ends when I go to sleep. Okay, I didn't mean to plant that stupid cauliflower there. I always do something like that. I always make it ugly. I do not have the scarecrow recipe yet. I'm going to get it tomorrow, so I'll just build a scarecrow tomorrow. I think that's fine. I just want to get things done. Okay, what was I doing before I got distracted? Oh, a bean. I have to plant my bean pole. Should I go to the wizard now? That might be a good idea. Oh my God. So much crap. I'll keep my tools with me, whatever. Can I get my rice yet? No. Okay. I can't believe we found that much rice. That'll give us a nice, good advantage. I usually don't always find rice until it's too late because you can only grow it in the spring. That's always hard for me to find it, but I found it while fishing in the chest, so maybe if I'm doing more fishing in this playthrough, it'll be easier to come up with. Yeah, let's do some foraging, go see the wizard. We'll need fiber for the scarecrow anyway. So, oh, the traveling cart. I forgot about this. So I love this place. So this place has all sorts of random stuff. Ooh, I can buy a rare seed, but I can't. I don't have enough money. Let's see if there's anything worth it. We can't really afford any of this stuff, but when you have more money, sometimes this place gets really useful stuff. It's all very random. So this traveling cart, it just gives you random stuff. So some stuff you can't get till late game, but you can get it from this traveling cart if you get lucky. So if you just happen to have 5 grand lying around and you can get this rare item or something, you know what I mean? Oh, I can't go into the I can't go see the wizard until tomorrow, I guess. Because now that I know the game, I'm being too optimal. I'm like, oh, I'll go see the wizard, but it doesn't unlock. Whereas in my first playthroughs, I didn't even know who the wizard was until winter. Like, what's a community center? Like, I played this game without any information. You can fill out the entire community center with the traveling cart. I have no doubts. I have no doubts. That thing sells everything. Okay, oh, bathroom again. Okay, I'm going to finish my foraging circle around here. Then I'll go to the washroom, then we'll do some fishing. Oh, more onions. Oops. Nice. There is a way, I've heard, that you can increase the profitability of specifically spring onions, but you have to get Jas and Vincent, the two kids, up to high relationship. And like I said, I have a hard time gifting them anyway. Okay, oh, Penny, I'm sorry, I never got your seaweed. If you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. Yeah, I found Shane in the last playthrough, right? Okay. You just went to see the wizard when you played a couple days ago. Nice. Oh, so then have you been back to the community center yet? Because that's when you can start reading the community center stuff after the wizard basically gives you cauldron drugs. That's what I call it. I don't know. He makes you breathe in this like green fumes from the cauldron and then you hallucinate. So that's all right. Oh, I have another mixed seed. I always just plant my mixed seeds as I get them, even though it makes a hodgepodge mess. I have no idea what these are. Okay, so far so good. I have more crops than I usually have in this time, so I don't think I'll worry about any more crops for a while. I'll just wait for my potatoes. And I will fish with my bamboo pole instead of my training rod. Let's see if I'm good enough yet for this. Yeah, and the wizard is one of those characters where, like, once you see him, then you don't really see him again after that very much. You can, and you can gift him things, and he does have a birthday and everything, but he gives you shrooms. Oh, you finished the spring one. Nice. Yeah, because I was going to say, as long as you got to the wizard before the end of your spring season, then you should be okay, because then you can at least complete it. And let's say you need an object that you sold to Pierre, you can usually buy it back from him. So like if you sold all your cauliflower or whatever, then you can always get it from him. Ooh, I got a gold smallmouth bass for once. Green algae. Green algae and seaweed are different. Seaweed comes from different fishing spots, but both do exist in the game. Oh, I lost my perfect. I shouldn't be doing this when I have to go to the bathroom. I should also stop drinking a boatload of coffee before I start streaming. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Come on. Nothing is worse than slow fishing when you have to pee. Yeah, and I think for me personally, the most fun part about the game is the community center. And for those of you who have not played this and are still wondering what that means, don't worry. We're going to go to the community center probably tomorrow to be able to read it. Because we can go to the wizard, then we can go read the community center, then we can start completing it. I have big plans. It's been 2 hours into the stream almost, and I'm like, yeah, like, we're just getting started. I will say that, like, from a time perspective, like, when I play The Sims on stream, the time flies. I'll just be getting going, and then I'll look at the time. It's like been 2.5 hours, so I have to start thinking about how to end without ending abruptly, right? And with Stardew, it seems to be going a lot slower for me. So that can be either good or bad, I guess, depending on. But I usually do feel rushed a lot of times. So this is a nice change. But I'm also anxious and giddy, right? So sometimes I like the rush of like things being a little crazy. So we'll see. I'm going to pee myself before this cast happens. I swear to God. Thank you. I like getting them perfect, but it's hard. I'm doing one more fish. It's 11:50 p.m. I have to go to bed. I simply must. I have to pee. I can't even see where my chest is. My goodness. Okay. And you might be wondering why I save the trash. I save it because you can recycle it later. So sometimes if I don't run out of room, I'll keep it all. I'm going to keep one smallmouth bass. No, I'll just give all of them away. I don't care. Cool. Okay. Go to sleep for the night. Boop. Okay, so now we're level 1 farming because we harvested our stuff. How are you so good at fishing with the busted rod? Okay, so here's the thing. I kind of explained this earlier, but I'm a Switch player. So I usually play this on the Switch. This is my first time with the computer, and the Switch controls are actually way worse or harder from what I've heard, but I'm used to them. So it's just, you know, if I can do it on the Switch, I can do it anywhere. That's kind of how that goes. So, but it is just practice. And I guess my main advice with the fishing is I don't know what your fingers are doing because we can't see your fingers when we're playing on stream, right? But I click it. So like I don't hold it down to move it up. Like I'm going like click 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 click, click like quickly to try. I don't know. I find I have more control that way. So that would be the only thing I could suggest to try. If you're already clicking, then I don't know what to say. Okay, it's of course going to be sunny again tomorrow. Today is a very bad luck day, so screw fishing. Let's just water our plants. Oh, I want to make my scarecrow. 50 wood, 1 coal, and I have to go to the washroom before we start this day. I'm sorry, I almost forgot again. Yeah, in The Sims, there's always something happening, especially in Sims 3. Like, Az and I are like we're very much Sims 3 players. So that means like open world. That means fights happening everywhere, death happening everywhere. If you have ambitions installed, houses are on fire. Like, you know, like, so there is kind of all the Sims games, Sims 3 has the most moving parts by far. So, and that's usually what we're playing. Actually, I stream Sims 2 a lot too. Okay, I'm gonna go to the washroom. Be right back. At least I have good music for the background. Okay, welcome back. Hi, Wednesday. How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, what was I doing? Right, I was gonna water my too many plants. I always end up with too many crops too, so I'm trying to not do that this time. It's not even an optimal way to play because it's good to have money lying around in case, like, what if there was something nice at the traveling cart for sale? What if I want to buy something else? What if Haley wants something, right? Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's good just to have that extra money. I'll buy Shane a beer or Pam a beer at the saloon if I go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. The first thing I do like to upgrade is my watering can. I like to upgrade my watering can even before I get sprinklers. I think having a better watering can saves me more time than having a few sprinklers. Because there's no way I'll be able to make enough sprinklers to do everything here. Okay, displeased today, so we can't even do the mines. What should I do today? I don't need to sell anything. I've got some new items in stock. A deluxe fishing pole with some bait that you can attach to it. Okay, so I don't think I need that yet. What games do I like to play in my free time? I play World of Warcraft a lot. I play all the Blizzard games like World of Warcraft, StarCraft. Okay, The Wizard. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake and the stone tower. Well, we were already there, so let's go now. Yeah, so I like games like that. I do kind of like more boy-y games, if that makes sense. Like, I know I play a lot of The Sims and like Stardew like on stream and stuff because I think that's more the demographic that I'm most digestible to. So even though I'll play other games and know other games nearly just as well, I don't think the average World of Warcraft player is interested in a screaming flamboyant gay playing it, right? So I think I'm more suited for other games as a performer. But who knows? Like, I would absolutely do that. There's also no crossover. I think there's more crossover with Stardew. I think a lot of my Sims players have played Stardew or know about it, so it's more familiar. Don't forget the Scarecrow. Thank you so much. Yeah, the bigger backpack is a must too. I don't like to buy it yet though. I like to buy the backpack after I buy strawberry seeds. Once I have strawberry seeds, then I don't care. Then I'm good for the rest of spring. Because you can only buy strawberry seeds one day in spring. I might pop in to a different game at some point every now and then too. I think for streams is like, I think I'd like to be a variety streamer and like a Sims video person, like, you know, if that kind of makes sense. So I'm just trying to play out a few things. You want to see me play WoW? Oh my god, I'm playing hardcore right now, which means once you die you have to delete your character, and I'm level 23, so I made it almost to the halfway point of levels without dying. I'm a priest, by the way. I'd still watch a flamboyant gay. Yeah, and I was thinking, like, there isn't a flamboyant gay who's playing those, right? And with classic World of Warcraft, there's not a big creator audience. All the creators are doing the newest expansion packs and stuff. I don't care about any of that. I only care about the old stuff. So I think, and like, again, I don't want to sound conceited, but from what I've seen, I have a large subscriber count for that game. Like, I don't think anyone actively playing World of Warcraft Classic has over 10,000 subscribers, so it might be not a bad idea to slot in there too. But I don't want to mix that in with all my Sims people, you know? Or I'll get all the Sims people addicted to World of Warcraft Classic. Either way, it's fine. Yeah, so the wizard is showing us the bubbles. And now we're gonna hallucinate. Maybe it's a niche I can fill, honestly. I'm quite knowledgeable about that game. I would say I know all the things about it. So it's like it would be an easy thing for me to make content on without having to research, because I played it for so long. I know where things are. I love this part. Don't do drugs. I've never done a drug, like a hallucinogenic drug or anything, ever. I don't recommend it. I've just had no interest in ever seeing, because I see and hear things that aren't there anyway, like making, like, not in a schizophrenic way, just in a way where like my mind will run away with itself, right, kind of thing. So I don't know if seeing things that do not exist is good for me. Do not recommend. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I do this. I'm just so meticulous. I'm like, I have to chop these up. Okay, over here, I should just mention now, this is an entrance to the secret woods, but as you can see, we can't get in here yet because our axe is not strong enough to break that. But no, that is an idea. What else do I like to play? I like to play a few things on the Switch. I am a big Pokemon fan. I haven't played much Pokemon in the last couple years since I've started my channel, but like that would be the other thing I could play without any research. I know most things about most Pokemon games, especially the older ones, but I've also played the newer ones too, so I have a working knowledge of pretty much everything. I've done competitive battling in Pokemon before, so that's kind of my thing. If you know a creator called Pimp Knight, I've used to battle with him a lot. With our theme teams, I've mentioned this before, but I had a theme team of all perfectly breeded star Pokemon: Staryu, Starly, Starmie, Omastar, Staraptor. So I had all 6 had star in their name. Yeah, Pokemon, I was thinking we could stream like a Nuzlocke series or something too. So I'm just going to try out like a couple variety games over my next couple streams. I'll play The Sims in there too, but just you might see a couple different games pop up, and that might be the only time you ever see it for me. Oh, Sebastian. There's Sebastian. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Okay, how many people do I have left to meet? 5 more people. I've met all these people. Hi, Haley. I'm feeling an urge to go shopping. I wish there was a mall here. See? She is a BWG, if I ever saw one. Okay, Lewis is not home. I hate bad luck days because I never really know what to do. Usually I just wander around foraging and stuff and talking to people. My arms are really sore, but that's the sign of progress for a guy like me. Alex is kind of like, he's kind of like the star player in high school kind of thing. So Morris, if we go to Morris, he's like the manager or whatever, then we can like upgrade the community center for 5,000 gold, but then Joja owns the community center. So that way you don't actually complete the community center. Joja just takes it over and you just give Joja money and then they fix things up. So you become a capitalist. So there's kind of 2 ways to do this game. Make sure your boots are clean before you go stomping around in my house. It's annoying to clean a mess. You should know that by now. Like, Pam. Once you give Pam beer, she's way nicer to you. Way nicer. She loves you if you give her beer. I'm gonna go check out the community center bundles just to get a sight as to what we have to grab. So now that we've had the wizard's drugs, we can go over here and we can read this little plaque. So we have, ooh, what's wild medicine bundle? 5 fiddlehead ferns? How am I gonna get 5 fiddlehead ferns? Oh no, that's gonna suck. Oh god, 5 purple mushrooms is gonna be hard too. Okay, anyway, so these are bundles. So I have them kind of remixed, so that way I get like a different one every now and then. So if you're playing the regular game, not all these will be exactly the same. Like for example, the spring foraging bundle usually doesn't have an onion in it, but it does have an onion for my playthrough. So it'll shuffle things around a little bit, but I'm not sure about the bundles. Like I've never seen them. I've never seen the remixed ones before, but it's not a mod. It's all part of the game. So I just thought I would make it a little bit more challenging so I wouldn't be able to plan ahead. So I'm just looking at all these. So these are just items that we need to collect. And so winter foraging, we'll never get these until winter. Summer foraging, we won't get these till summer. But it's spring, so we've seen horseradish already. We've seen daffodils, we've seen dandelions and onions. I bet I have one of each of those in my chest. I didn't try for all 4, but sometimes you get lucky. I have never modded this game because I'm a Switch player usually. I'm playing on a computer for the first time. That's also why we kind of started a new farm, because I kind of have to. Because I don't have a file on my computer yet. So I thought I'd start a brand new one for the, you know, like this will probably end up being like a stream only file, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go see Clint. My back's getting sore. But yeah, so like if you have any mod suggestions, just you can let me know in the comments, because this stream is always up as a video anyway. So if you're watching this and it's not live, oh hi Caroline. Does she want anything I've got? Probably not. I want the tea. I like Caroline. That is kind of the one thing that I don't see people do that I do. I always like to make friends with Caroline so I can get the tea saplings. That's like one of my favorite things early game. And people are just like, oh, Caroline, because you can't marry her, but I like Caroline. If you could marry even the married Sims people, I called them Sims, then yeah, usually. Oh, mixed seeds, I forgot to plant that. Let's go see what's in our geode. Ooh, another artifact. Let's go donate it. Petrified slime. Joja is supposed to represent Amazon. That makes sense. Oh my god, Amazon, don't get me started. I don't buy anything from Amazon. I don't make a stick about it. I think, you know, especially when you don't, because like, you know, I was poor my whole life, right? So it's pretty easy for me to like appreciate something being cheaper. But at the same time, when I spend money, I like to leave the store with an object. So like for me, I would never buy a $2,000 computer on the internet. I would walk into a store with the money, pay the money, and walk out with the computer or the parts, you know? Like I would not be, even if it was more money, I have to do it that way. So we got some cauliflower seeds as our reward. So there's 9 of them. We could actually plant those today. Oh, Harvey. That's one of the people that we didn't bump into yet. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. Yeah, so I heard that Shane and Emily are 2 characters that you could not marry until later in the patches. And those are the 2 who I would prefer to marry. Like Shane is my preferred male and Emily is my preferred female. Harvey you can marry. I don't love Harvey. He's a doctor, so he's like, I don't know, kind of condescending. I used to pretend to like doctors when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what? Half of you are sociopaths and I don't have the time to be figuring out which one isn't. So there you go. I don't have enough room to be here. I don't know why I went down to the beach. I just see the beach and I'm like, ooh, I should go fishing, but I don't have any backpack space. So there's no point in catching fish that we cannot keep. Plus we can fish on the farm and it's a bad luck day, so it doesn't matter. Caroline. My giver of tea. Harvey's handsome for sure. I think Harvey's probably one of the better looking of the bachelors. I'd say that. I'm just not a fan of him. You know me, I've got a problem with everyone and everything, right? that's kind of my special skill. Making enemies. Okay. I'm gonna plant the cauliflower, even though I already mentioned how I have too many seeds. I didn't expect to get cauliflower. So we'll do that. I need to make my scarecrow too. Someone mentioned that. Wood, coal, and fiber. So I'm gonna take out my wood, 1 coal, or all of them, and the fiber. Oh, there we go. So if I go into crafting, I can make a scarecrow. And the scarecrow is important because your crops can get eaten by crows randomly. Is this close enough? I shouldn't have put them too spread out. You know what? I'm just going to put it here. There we go. And I think it's within like 10 or 13 tiles, like in a circle. Then the crows will not go near your plants. Speaking as the kid of 2 doctors and a sibling of another, you're absolutely right, LMAO. Oh, they think they're so much smarter than you. And oftentimes they are, and that's the worst part. The one thing I've always had is that since I'm a math guy, that's the one thing that doctors struggle with. No one can do fractions except me. So that's always nice. Or when someone in medical school is trying to like do some basic arithmetic. Then it's my time to shine. But other than that, yeah. Like, just because you know what a flexor carpi radialis longus is doesn't mean you're smarter than me. What's wrong with me? Sorry, I'm so annoying. I should start a donation page. Just give me money to shut up. For $10, I'll stop talking for 10 minutes. It's a gift. Okay, let's plant our cauliflower, even though I already planted one over here for some reason. It's gonna do another square. This is so disorganized yet organized. I know that doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. Oh, I can also make some sap, or some sap. I can make some fertilizer. So fertilizer takes 2 sap, and you'll notice that we started collecting sap when we started cutting down the trees. So we have a lot of sap. I'm just gonna go into my crafting. Boop, 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 boop. I need 9 of them. So you can fertilize your soil, and then actually, and if Asmara is still around, I recognize that you had fertilized your soil because I didn't catch your live stream, but I watched the on demand, and I noticed that you had fertilizer in your crop. So I was like, perfect. She's got this. So if you've talked to the wizard, opened the community center, and you know what fertilizer is, you are off to a fantastic start, and you'll do fine. Okay, so everything is watered, fertilized, ready to go. And you can only fertilize when you plant it. So you can't fertilize, like, for example, all these potatoes and stuff, like they already grew a little bit, so I can't fertilize that. My mom can't actually math for anything. It is a separate skill. It's a completely separate, it's like a language. It's like with Chinese. Like, if no one taught you Chinese and you don't speak Chinese or read it and you're presented with Chinese, it's not going to make any sense to you, right? Math is the same thing. Oh, I have more mixed seeds. Okay, almost forgot to plant those. My little mixed seed garden going on here. I did not know what mixed seeds were the first time I played. There we go. Okay, everything looks good. I know it's a bad luck day, but I am just going to fish till the end of the day just because why not? Oh, family get-togethers with a bunch of doctors. Let me guess, there's the doctors and then there's the failures of the family. Some cultures are like that. They're like, you have to be a doctor. And it's like, if you're thinking of money, there's way better ways to make money than to be a doctor. So if you want to like help people, care for people, learn more information than anyone ever should, you know, anything like that, then I think doctor's a great career. It can be very rewarding financially and ethically, right? Or you can also just do the money route. You can be a plastic surgeon or something. But like I said, if you just want money, oh my God. There's a zillion ways to get rich selling yourself short without a medical degree. Like YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. Half kidding, actually. Like, I joke about it, but like, this is the best position I've ever been in because like I still work and now I get extra money. So I don't know how to survive without 2 incomes these days because I was not surviving off of one. See these bubbles? You can get more fish there. Oh, they went away. Oh, well. So you can get better or more fish from the bubbles. I forget which. I think it's better fish. My family is notoriously underachieving. So anything I do is like a step up, right? So I don't feel any pressure from that. I used to when I was younger. They used to push me for perfection, and really what that just did is cause me to resent them. And I'm like, you know what? Even if I do become a success, it's not because you yelled at me. It's because I did it. So you didn't do it, I did it. So I'll take the money. I'm so bitchy. But that's how I feel about it. I'm not like, and like the funny thing is like I used to be a much more materialistic person than I am now. Like now I realize that like extra money and purchasing things will not bring me happiness. So I've had to find other ways to make myself happy, like validate myself with thousands of comments of love and praise, you know. And it sounds stupid, but you know what? It works for me. So you do what you want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like I think money is essential to live a comfortable life, but in terms of happiness, I don't think money brings you happiness. You got an amazing chosen family. That's awesome. I love to hear that. Well done. I would have died without mine. Literally died. So, yeah. Oh, I lost the perfect right at the end. Okay, I'll do one more fish. I keep fishing. It's like 12. I'm out of energy. It's 12:10 a.m. I'm always... I think it's also important to note, I don't disagree with TJ at all, but I do think it's important that you also have to learn to be happy by yourself. Like, if you can't sit by yourself in a room and at least feel like neutral about that, then you need to work on something. Like, there's something. Oh my god, I'm gonna go exhausted. I forgot. Oh, I went exhausted. I went too far. So now, okay, so now we get to learn what exhausted means. So tomorrow's gonna be a not fun day. I want that chest. Got it. Click, 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 click. Oh no. Yeah, it can be hard as an LGBT I get it. What I don't really identify with, though, I don't understand, especially in 2023, and like, I understand, and like, this is not that the problem does not exist. I don't need 4 wood. I don't need 10 bait either. Okay, but yeah, so it's not really... Okay, so I'm getting sidetracked again. So you move half as fast as you can see when you have the exhaustion. So tomorrow I'm gonna wake up with half energy. So maybe I should keep this fish actually. 45 energy, that'll be pretty good. I'm gonna keep all this food so I can eat it tomorrow and recover my energy. But yeah, it's also like, but yeah, like as an LGBT person, like I never felt, I don't know, it's hard because like to speak from personal experience is a little bit different than the average situation, right? I think I'm gonna save it. We should probably start doing our denouement anyway. It's been almost 2.5 hours. I usually go for 3 hours, but we're this is actually a really good time, a really good transition time. We could always play maybe one more day, but I do want to talk about this a little bit. I just don't feel that I don't want to say that I haven't faced discrimination, because I absolutely have. Like, I was bashed in the head with a baseball bat over being gay in Walmart in public. That was fun. I've just belittled by every single like classmate and family member ever, but none of that really bothered me because and it sounds stupid, but like I believe in myself and I always have. Like, that's been in my blood, right? So like when I was like young and people would like make fun of me, I would literally just look at them and be like, you're ugly, 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 I hate you. And it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know, like, I'm gay, you're ugly, I'm glad I'm gay, right? Like, that's all I can say about it. And it's not even that they looked bad, it was just, you know, something I could do to bother them. And then I realized that most people are bothered by what other people say. So if someone's going after your insecurity, just go after theirs a little harder, a little deeper. I know it's not really a good way to handle things, but some, like, especially like when you're younger, people only understand one thing. You're not gonna be able to talk sense into your 15-year-old bully, you know? But yeah, like none of that's really like, and not even on an unconscious level. Like, you know, it's like I've done the therapy thing and all that, and all my deep-seated problems didn't come from that stuff. It came from earlier life problems, right? So, but I know everyone's experience is different, and I don't like to say that I don't care about what people think, because I absolutely do. Like, you can see in my comments, like if somebody says something nasty, like I go right after them. But certain things don't bother me because I know being gay is a plus for me. You know what I mean? Like, I've never, I don't know. It's better. Like, I'd rather be gay. Like, it's so much better. Why would you want to be straight? Like, as a male, especially. And I do think heterosexual men are kind of going through a lot of unaddressed problems just because, you know, the marginalized people are taking the limelight, as we rightfully should. But it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, Like, I think it's harder to be a straight white guy today than it was maybe 10 years ago. So that's something to keep in mind, because sometimes people, like, even if they have things easier, sometimes people are just so spoiled or privileged, right? Like for me, oh my God, you would not like me at 20. I thought I didn't have privilege. It's so stupid, but I used to think that, but now I know better. But it's like one of those things where you have to make the best out of a bad situation, and some people can't make the best out of a good situation because they've never even had to. Like if you're very, I don't know, if you're very sheltered and stuff, then like everything's gonna throw you for a loop, right? Yeah, like, yeah, and it's hard to let go of family, right? But the way I just explain it is all the good things don't make up for the abuse, right? And for the neglect and all that. Like at the end of the day, it's like that all happened and it's real. No matter how you want to play it or twist it or think about it, this exists and this is real and this is my reality, and that's what I'm going to be living with memories for the rest of my life. So just because you can forget something happened doesn't mean it didn't happen. So that's what I'd like to say about that. I will get into my family, don't worry about it. I'm going to, oh, I want a furnace. How do I make a furnace? 20 copper ore? I don't even have enough copper to make the furnace yet. Forget it. Okay, let's look at our, so you can actually check your community center from the menu, which is kind of nice. So community center bundles. So I can just peek in here and remind myself. So I need the spring onion, daffodil, dandelion, horseradish. Horseradish. Dandelion. Oh, and daffodil. I have all of them. Perfect. Okay, great. That sounds perfect for me. So I think I need a potato for the crops too. Oh, but I don't have the crops yet. I don't have anything else. So I'm just going to put that back. I'll keep my potatoes. When you went from private to public school and saw a fight for the first time, no one supported me because it was normal. Yeah, like, oh, I'm from the hood. Trust me. Like I've had to defend myself once or twice. Once I broke a guy's leg and I called 911 and I was like, I broke his leg. He's on the street. Like, come get him. Like, I don't care. He tried to mug me, right? But like, I don't care. I don't feel a lick of regret or a lick of, not regret, guilt. I'm like, what's that emotion other people feel when they do something bad? Guilt. I'm not feeling guilt. That's it. But I don't feel guilt for that. I'm not super big into hurting people to defend property, but I felt I was in danger. So if I feel like I'm in danger, you are in danger. That's kind of how I see it. If I'm in danger, you're in more danger because I'm scary. I'm 5'7", so like we've had to learn a few tricks up our sleeve to be able to defend ourselves. I broke this guy's leg, come get him. I was like 16 or 17, I think. Oh my God, it was like 2 a.m. I was walking home from my job because I had to work a full-time job because I didn't have parents, right? So yeah, I was definitely in high school. Okay. So I did my spring foraging bundle. And then when you complete a bundle, then you get a new reward. So I have some spring seeds here, so I can take those. Spring seeds are just seeds that grow the forageable plants in the spring. So if I plant like all 30 spring seeds, then I could get like horseradishes, dandelions, daffodils, those kind of things. And as we see now, more stuff in the community center is opening up. So this one just opened up here. If we check it, I think this is the crops room. Yeah, so we have spring crops, animal, fall crops, summer, rare crops, and brewer's bundle. Ooh, what are those? So spring crops, I need a parsnip, green bean, cauliflower, and potato. Animal bundle, milk, eggs, goat milk, that kind of stuff. Fall crops, corn, pumpkins. Summer crops is tomatoes, hot peppers, blueberries, melons. Brewer's bundle. I've never seen this before. This must be one of the remixed ones. So I need a mead. I've never made mead. Wine I've made. Juice I've made. Pale ale I've made. Oh, and green tea. So I'm already working on Caroline. So we will have the green tea for sure. That's good. I like that. Brewer's bundle. That sounds fun. Rare crops. Ancient fruit or a sweet gemberry, but you only need one. These are hard to get. I can see how you'd think it was compassionate. I guess it's my version of compassionate. I never think too hard about like, how will this be perceived? I just think like, what makes sense in my heart? And that's what made sense in my heart. It made sense to cripple him and then call an ambulance, like and the police. So that's how that was. I'm just looking around. I'm like, I don't really know the fishing bundles much anyway, so I don't know which one of these is remixed. Ooh, the crab pot. I love this one because we already have an oyster and stuff and a clam. We found some of these earlier, but not all of them. Lake fish, night fish. Ooh, the eel. I remember that one was really hard. Okay, yeah. So this is the community center. It's just it's basically teaching you that every item you find in the game, always try to keep one, because you never know when it's going to come in handy. Because it might come in handy as a gift. It might come in handy for the community center. Daffodil. Bop. And if it's Sunday the 7th, then I'll probably get more. Maybe I'll just save my money now on from strawberries. 4 strawberries. Okay, so today is Lewis's birthday, so we'll receive a bonus to our relationship if we give him a gift on his birthday. I've got extra daffodils. I'm not worried about being best friends with Mayor Lewis, so I'm just going to give him whatever I have in my inventory. Here's a daffodil. Oh, a birthday gift. Thank you. Yeah, he didn't like it very much, but whatever. Nope. I have a spare leek, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into, because I know... Where is he? Where's George? 11:50 a.m. Where's George? It's nice to be so close to the ocean. Yeah, that's nice. Where's George? I'm just gonna... When you talk to everybody, it gives them like a little bit of relationship. So whenever I see someone, I try to just click on them. There's Mayor Lewis. Where is George? Does anyone know where George goes on Sundays? Here, if you attack a burglar in your own home in self-defense, you get arrested or sued. I don't know what country that is. Doesn't sound like USA, that's for sure. In USA, it's like, someone looked at you the wrong way, shoot them. From what as a Canadian who watches US news, that's honestly what we see. We see the United States as a soap opera. And right now it's starring Kevin McCarthy and George Santos, so blech. We'll see. I'm running low on Joja Cola. If someone would bring one to me, that would be much appreciated. Evelyn. Okay, 75 gold. I know where to buy Joja Cola. Oh, there's Evelyn. Okay, so I'm gonna run in here. There's actually a Joja Cola vending machine. And I don't like to give Joja money, but if Evelyn wants it, then that's fine. I can spare the money. There she is. See, sometimes these quests are a little easy, right? Like you'll get lucky. Like, okay, something nearby or something that you have for someone who is nearby and you like. So that was pretty good. Hi, Abigail. Oh man, I've been pushing off my homework all weekend. Looks like I'll be pulling another all-nighter. I don't have very much room. I'm gonna drop off all my stuff. I'm gonna try and get to the mines today. Let's try and get to the mines. Because I would like to show you all the mines and then we'll start wrapping up, I think. But yeah, like even like when I think about things like, okay, I don't know how crazy this is gonna make me sound. I don't really consider things like the law or others when I do things. Like I really don't. Like I just think if I'm staying true to myself, and it's fine. I don't need the watering can. I won't need the fishing pole. I won't need the scythe. Let's go to the mines. I don't know who I'm gonna marry, actually. I haven't really thought of it yet. I always marry Shane. Ugh, I don't know. I don't want to marry Shane again. So just not Shane. Maybe Emily. Probably not Haley. I'm so sorry, Wig Snatcher. If you're still here. Not Haley. I found another leek. Usually leeks are the forageable that I can never find. I find so many horseradishes, find so many dandelions, but I'm finding so many leeks this time. Hi, loser. Ugh, Demetrius. Your family's great. That's what I'll say about that. Who do you normally marry, TJ? Let me know. Because I need more ideas. Okay, so now this guy's gonna give us our sword, and then we have pretty much all the entry stuff figured out. Not Shane, make better choices. Have you seen the title and thumbnail of this stream? I would just like to remind you that this whole stream is supposed to be me making bad choices. I was gonna make something really clickbaity, like, I quit The Sims forever or something, but I didn't do that. I'll be friends with Haley. I like Haley as a friend. Haley's the kind of person that I would like hang out with, but not the kind of person I would marry. So there's an elevator there. We unlock more floors as we go down. So basically the mine is just like this. You just chop rock. Oh, I have no energy. I won't be able to do too much, but I will be able to at least show you the start of it. So you can find ore down here. So I found stairs. So I'm down to level 2 now. You can find ore. Oh, that was lucky. So we found stairs and ore all at once. So the idea is just how low can you go? Oh, lots of ore here. This is probably all I'm going to be able to mine though. Oh no! There's an enemy. He looks like a rock, but he's not. Eh. I find the combat way easier on the Switch than the computer, I'll say that. I know, every first sword in every game is rusty. Okay, so now I'm on the 4th floor. If I can get down one more floor, then I'll get an elevator save spot. You get it every 5 levels. But I'm almost out of energy. Perfect. Cave carrots. So now that I have more carrots, I can eat them and get more energy. Because I would like to get enough ore to make a furnace. So I need 20 ore to make my furnace. Harvey too, but he charges you for healthcare. I know. As a Canadian person, that's bizarre to me. Like, nothing is weirder than an American being like, I want to go to the doctor, but I can't afford it. Like, I just cannot imagine. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to go down another level. Yeah, every 5 levels, you get like a save spot. So I'm down to level 5. So if I go to the elevator, now I can go to the 0th floor or to the 5th floor instantly. I would like a little more ore, personally, before I leave, but my energy may have something to say about that. Goodness me. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. It's level 6, baby. I'll never make it to level 10 today, but I might be able to get a little more kills. You also have a combat skill, so like you'll level up in combat the more enemies you kill. How many levels are there in depth? I believe it's 120, and the monsters do get stronger and the rewards do get better. And some rewards just show up way more on certain floors, like certain brackets. So like copper ore is like the first ore, right? So it's so copper ore shows up a lot on the first few floors, but not so much at the bottom. So if you sometimes you need copper, like you don't need the newer metals, you need the older stuff. So sometimes it's better to just come back to the mine and go to just a shallower level. But there's 120 floors, I believe. And then there's also a place called Skull Cavern, which you unlock once you get to the desert. And you get the key to the Skull Cavern, which is at the bottom of the mine. So at floor 120, I think you get a key for the Skull Caverns. And you get to the desert by taking the bus. And the bus is broken down. And you get the bus unbroken down by doing the community center. So for those of you who are new to Stardew, and this was your first kind of experience with it, this is a good kind of time to summarize. So yeah, all those things in the community center will work towards getting other things unlocked. So if we look here, remember how someone asked about that broken house and I explained the greenhouse? Well, if I do all these pantry bundles, then I get a greenhouse. See, reward, greenhouse. So, but I'm going to need to wait a little while because there's fall crops in here. Like, I'm never going to get a pumpkin until fall, right? We're 1 week into spring. There's 4 weeks per season. So we're 1/4 of the way through spring already. So it moves. It doesn't move quickly, but it moves faster than you think it does, if that makes sense. So yeah, we can get the greenhouse that way. We can get a bridge repaired by doing the foraging here, the foraging bundles I was trying out, the one that I already completed. And when we do the fish tank, we get a glittering boulder removed, which I haven't really brought up what that glittering boulder is yet. But yeah, so there's lots of things to get done. Okay, so this chest is full. Okay, I'm going to take all the garbagey stuff. Oh, God. And I'm going to put it... I'm just going to put this chest with, like... Sometimes it's good to, like, organize your chests. So this one is kind of like the garbage chest. I can make it... I'm going to make it gray. Yeah, you can color code them, too. It's getting late, so you won't be able to see it. I'll make this one green. Okay, I can make my furnace now, I think. Stone, let's see, furnace, there we go, done. I like to put my furnace next to my house. When it lets me. There we go. Maybe not there. I don't have enough energy to dig it up, do I? Maybe. Maybe I'll just put it on the other side of my shipping bin for now. There are mods to make the farm animals really adorable. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, and your mount. Oh, I would love... I don't like the horse. I think the horse is ugly as hell. I prefer Sims 3 horses. And you know me, I don't even like Sims 3 horses because they lag up my game. But yeah, I prefer to have those. Okay, everything's looking all right. I think we're in a good position to save. I think we'll save and then we'll go back into full screen and just have a little chat before we go. Well, that was fun. Didn't we have a good time? I had a great time. It was fun to stream something that wasn't Sims. It was weird. Weird feeling. Okay, so we got up to level 2 of foraging. We can make a survival burger, which I do not have the ingredients for. Oh, level 1 mining. So I can learn. I learned to make a cherry bomb, and I get more pickaxe proficient. So yeah, then you just slowly level up in your skills, kind of as you go, right? Okay. Yeah, so there we go. I'm just gonna stop it there. So that was fun. I'm gonna keep the volume though for the music because I love this music. I'm just gonna like clean up everything here. Oh, I'm gone. How am I? There we go. I'm back. Hi. Okay, let's get everything going. How do I exit the game? Exit to desktop. Okay. Oh no, I forgot I wanted the music. That's okay. We'll just have some Sims 1 music instead. Maybe not this one. We'll do this one. I like this one. Okay, well that was fun. It was, oh, my ear's crooked. Sorry, I have to look because I don't like my ears both covered because then I can't hear myself speak. Like, honestly, I can barely hear what I'm saying. So I like to have like one ear free, but since I always look this way, I tend to keep this ear covered. So it's kind of like my little trick. My trick for the day. Yes, my shirt is by Nasty Pig. Don't worry about it. Winter music is my favorite. Yes, because I was so not looking forward to winter the first time I played Stardew Valley. I thought, oh my god, this is gonna be like hard. It's gonna be like no crops, not a lot to do, but the music was beautiful. And it gave me a much needed break from planting. Like, I was happy to go make friends, finally start dating. I gave Shane his bouquet. So like there was things I was able to do in winter. So if you do play Stardew and then you get to winter and you are bored, just start thinking of all the things you wanted to do in spring and summer and fall that you never had a chance to. Because I really enjoy, yeah, I always enjoyed that. I really like this game. It's a nice chill game for me. And it is in my personality to turn into a min-maxer for it, but I won't do that. I don't think that's ideal for me. I think the thing that the game gives me, that's why I like The Sims 2, like, you know, like The Sims 2, The Sims as well, but also The Sims 2. But like, they're just, I don't know. They're not as min-maxy for me. Like, you can do The Sims in a min-maxy way. Like, you can be a millionaire in 5 seconds if you know what you're doing, right? But that's just no fun. I like my Sims to be broke and struggling a bit and, like, you know, doing whatever. So does anyone have any questions about anything? Usually we pop in with some questions. It was a fun stream though today. I really enjoyed doing something different. Oh, don't forget to like the stream before we go. I always forget about that. But I think for my next stream, we're definitely going to do something more Sims focused. I'm going to do like, I'm just going to pop in other games, right? I'm just going to pop in Stardew. I'm going to pop in like, you know, 1 or 2 other games, but it'll still be mainly focused on a Sims channel. I don't think playing a few streams of Stardew is going to kill my channel. If it kills my channel, let it die. Like, I'm not interested in chasing no algorithm like crazy, right? It's important to keep in mind what's popular and what's popular with your audience and stuff, but at the same time, you have to do things that you find inspiring. Like, if I'm not having fun, you're not gonna have fun either at all, right? You've seen me mad, right? Like, we don't want that on a live stream. Maybe some of you do, but maybe that's for a different channel, right? But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the scream. I hope you really enjoyed the stream. If you did enjoy it, please give this stream a like and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to chat in my live streams, or if you don't want to miss any of my videos, because I'll be doing a couple more things soon. And we do have to look forward to the final part of Barnacle Bay. Final part. I haven't done either part yet, but I'm gonna record the Barnacle Bay review probably not tomorrow, but the day after, because I have to work tomorrow. So I'll do it tomorrow, maybe even today if I'm feeling up to it. So that should be out by the weekend. We should be able to see a Barnacle Bay video or something. Actually, let me look. Yesterday I was having a lot of anxiety, so whenever I'm feeling anxious and I can't really perform or anything, I just try to write down things that I could do in the future. So right now I've got Barnacle Bay, Not So Berry episode, which has already been filmed. I just have to edit that. EA skit. Ooh, let's do a little preview. Ooh, you get a little preview. I'm starting a script, so it's like a whole thing. So I'm gonna be playing the part of myself as well as Simguru Batu. Yes. So it's like, joining us today for our interview is Simguru Batu, all the way from EA. Greetings, Earthlings. So he's gonna be like really awkward. Yeah, so tell us, is there anything exciting happening at EA these days? Oh yes, we have lots of exciting things coming to The Sims 4 in 2023. You can look forward to more and more pack announcements before our quarterly report. Oh yeah, the packs. I'm guessing some of these will be kits, right? Don't worry, only a certain percentage of our resources are currently allocated to kits. And what percent is that? 100%. So that's kind of like a little preview as to what I've got working on there. So I've got a few pages ready. I've got the the eye crosses, everything. So the trick to crossing your eyes, I find, and making it funny is don't cross them all the way. Just cross a little bit. Greetings, Earthlings. Like, you know, just like a hint of cross-eyedness is the worst, because everyone will always wonder, like, are you cross-eyed? Are you doing it to me? Like, you know, like if someone has a lazy eye, it's just obvious. And then like once you recognize it, you're like, whatever, they have a lazy eye. But when someone's slightly crossed, you're like, what's that? Like, that's, you know, is it a lazy eye or is it not? So I don't know. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to that script. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing something like a full production kind of thing, so it'll just be shown. I hope it's clear that I'm not a sim guru, but I'll probably have to put this is not an EA thing, because I'm gonna take the complete piss out of EA You know me, right? My favorite thing to do. Anyway, oh, you just came back. Okay, so as you think the role play is good, then I'll probably move ahead with that, because that's something I used to do in high school. I used to write a lot of plays. I used to perform in a lot of plays. Like I've always been a performer. YouTube is new to me, but like being in front of people for attention is my jam. Like my favorite place to be is on a stage, or now I guess in front of a live stream camera. So yeah, look forward to that. I really hope you had a good day. I had a great day too. Don't forget to like the stream before you go. I love each and every one of you, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. I forgot how to end.